Welcome to the Midnight Lounge, hosted by your main man, Uncle Freezy. Sit back and relax, unwind, enjoy the night conversation. Usually we'll be joined by any and many of my friends who come in and help set the vibe, all for you. Again, welcome to the Midnight Lounge. Let's start the show. Yo, party people, what's good? Man, hadn't been here in a minute, man. Hadn't been on Vibes in a minute. Seemed like since September at least. Got to do some content. Do a midnight lounge. Do some talking about some stuff. Whatever it is that y'all want to talk about. I'm going to get the party going, though. I'm going to get the party going with a topic. Let me create one right now. The top hip hop producers of all time. I want to do that. Oh, you know what? Let's not do that one. Let's do top 20 movies of all time. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Top 20 movies of all time. How about we do that? I like that topic. You know what, though? In order for us to do that, that means I have to pick out the handy dandy spreadsheet. Let's pull out a spreadsheet and put it up here with us. Let's share the screen. It's blank. Let's make it look fancy. Let's make this spreadsheet look fancy. Why can't, there it is. All right, let's make this spreadsheet look fancy. All right, let's have our font be white or yellow for right now. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do that. Right? And let's make sure our font is that color. All right. Let me see if we got anybody in here. All right. Let's do that. Let's do that. And so I want to change the name of the show to the Midnight Lounge, top 20 movies of all time. Let's change that here and save. Now, there's that. There's that. Now, I want to do this here. I want to do this. Now, if somebody, oh man. let me undo. Ah. This mouse is really grabby, everybody. I don't want it to be grabby. I just want it to do its job. We're gonna do that. So we should have some people coming in joining us. I talked to Ribby. I spoke with Ribby earlier. Talked to Soulfinger a little while ago. So they should be on the way hanging out. So while we wait on them to show up, while we wait on them to show up, man, let me see. I did a little bit of research on a few things. Oh my God. I don't even know why I looked at the list. I just looked at a list of the top 20 producers of all time, and now it's got me distracted. I'm gonna do a list real quick, and then maybe that leads us to something else. But I think my favorite movie of all time, is Forrest Gump. Right? Avengers, the Avengers movie, was it Avengers Endgame? I think it's the name of it. Avengers Endgame is one of my favorites. Captain America Civil War, I think that's one of them. Captain America Civil War? Or is it Avengers Civil War? Marvel Civil War? Whatever the name of it is. Let me do this. Y'all let me know. Let me know what y'all think. So for some reason, man, this mouse is super everything. I guess it's late at night. Everything is super sticky, right? Everything is super sticky. So my top 20 movies of all time, I think I should just add them to the list and then move them around, right? Because another one of my favorite movies is a movie called Full Metal Jacket. I also like this movie called Rocky. Right? There are a lot of great movies, man. Friday is one of my favorite movies. What movie is there that you can't live without? Put that in the chat. Let me know what movie it is that you just absolutely can't live without. One of my other favorites is the Da Vinci Code. It's because I like espionage movies. I like espionage movies. I like that I like movies that have like that fast-paced undertone, like it gives you like this feeling like anything can happen at any minute. I'm seeing though that this is probably not big enough for you guys to see, so I'm just gonna try to make this a little bit bigger for everybody. And what we'll do is we'll slide this down. If you agree or don't agree with the list so far, put it in the chat. Add what movies you think that you want to add. You know what? I didn't even hit up Triborough. Let me hit up Triborough to let him know. I'm gonna hit up Triborough to see if he here too. He probably gonna tell me off. He probably gonna be like, "Yo, you calling me in the middle of the night? This better be an emergency, everybody."
What's up?
Hey, salute, bro. Hey, we on vibes, and and I ain't mean to. I probably should have just texted you. I didn't know if you was gonna be up. But I'm doing a joint. I'm trying to put together a list of the top 20 movies of all time, and I need some help. I'm stuck at 7.
Okay.
And so are you busy? Are you free?
Yeah, I'm free now. I'm available.
Okay, I'm gonna text you the link then.
Okay.
All right, peace, bro. I see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send Triborough Jigado the link, everybody. I probably should have planned this better. It was more like a spur of the moment thing. So let me do. I'm gonna send the link to Triborough. So when I look at the list, I noticed that this is a culture list. Maybe the Da Vinci Code, Full Metal Jacket, maybe the only ones on this list. Rocky, maybe. Maybe I should look for. Maybe I should go online and look for the greatest movies of all time, right? Greatest movies of all time. IMDb. Oh, the Shawshank Redemption. I have to add that. The Shawshank Redemption. As soon as I got here, as soon as I got to the site, I saw the Shawshank Redemption. And yep, the Shawshank Redemption, The Godfather, The Dark Knight. Don't tell me I sent him the wrong link. Let me see. I don't think he backstage. I think I sent them the wrong link, everybody. My apologies. I think I sent them the wrong link, right? The Lord of the Rings, The Return of, that was a great movie. Pulp Fiction, that was a great movie, man. Soulfinger is in the house. Salute, bro.
What's happening, Freeze?
I'm chilling, bro. Hey man, it's good to see you.
Oh yeah, time. It's been a minute since I've been on it. I like to vibe with you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm putting together the top 20 movies of all time, and I really need your help. When I say I need your help, bro, I'm really stuck. Right. And so I don't know if you can see the screen or not, but I have Forrest Gump listed as the greatest movie of all time.
Full Metal Jacket, Rocky, Friday, Da Vinci Code, Shawshank, Godfather, The Dark Knight.
Triborough, what's good, bro?
Yo,
bro, I really need your help. I want to run through this list of the top 20 movies of all time.
Yeah.
I really need y'all help, bro, because
okay.
I couldn't come up with 7 movies, and then I looked at the top 250 on IMDb and realized that my top 20 list is trash.
Right.
So yo, so let me try what I want to do because Soulfinger knows more about movies than anybody that I've ever seen, bro. I have never come across a man, a woman for that matter, that knows more about movies than Soulfinger. And and listen, I ain't shooting the gas. I'm for real. Like my man, legit. Yo, Soulfinger, what was the Tom Hanks movie you put us on? Remember the movie you put us on?
You're talking about Road to Perdition.
Oh, I love man. Listen,
It's one of my favorites.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That might be my favorite Tom Hanks movie.
You know,
And I didn't watch it until when did we review it? Last year? Did we review it last year?
It was earlier this year.
Early in
I
the year.
believe. Yeah, it was me, you, and DSJ.
Okay. So let me try. I'm gonna ask him his opinion, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna ask you the same question just to get a sense of orientation.
All right.
I need to get my mind right, basically.
Before you ask me, let me switch to my laptop because I'm like the volume is coming in low on my phone.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come back.
All right, we here.
Okay.
We here, yeah. So Soulfinger.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite movie of all time? If you had one movie you could say for instance, me and you went out to a party, we had the time of our life. You going back to your hotel room, right, or whatever, and we done stopped somewhere like Buc-ee's or somewhere and bought us like $40 worth of snacks, and you like, yo, my man, I got the perfect movie to wrap this night up, right?
But
the perfect movie. Say everybody coming back to just chill, right, for the night, and you like, yo, I got the perfect movie. It's the best movie of all time. What movie do you think that movie would be?
Well, damn, it depends on how I feel at that time because it could go any kind of way. I mean, I could dig in the crates and pull out something that a lot of cats like when you think about like um, Uptown Saturday Night or Let's Do It Again. You know, if you had a good time like that, want to get a good laugh in.
Right.
You got Friday on there. It just depends on the feel.
Right.
If you in the another one would be just depends on how far we going. You know, what's the mindset? Because if you go into a party, everybody having a good time, I'm looking at to get some good laughs.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
That's where I'm at.
Do you smoke a little bit?
Yeah, I haven't in a minute. I haven't. But I've partaken of the trees as they call them. A little bit of the broccoli.
Yeah, that little broccoli, little cabbage, little something, little greens. But
left hand cigarettes.
So if you say you relaxing, like say all of us went out to the party and all of us coming back.
It's gonna be a comedy if I'm on that. I'm just gonna tell you that now, because I'm gonna tell you if you haven't, and I think I told you about it. Excuse me. I had for somehow some way my pen found its way in my hand, and some reason I found myself I was getting my Chief Keef on and happened to turn on. Well, it happened to be on flipping channels, and I'm gonna get you sucker was on.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you, until you done that and watch I'm gonna get you sucker, it's a whole nother level. Whole nother level. So that'll get you right. So after a party or something like that, I'm looking at having a good laugh, bro. After you got it in, some cats might want to go, some cats might want to get down, watch a little gangster something, or a little action something. So it could go either way. You could either go with if you want to go that genre, you got King of New York, you can go that way.
Right.
Me myself, I'm gonna go with some old action, something like that. And it's and these are movies that nobody's even thinking about that you probably like would be Last Man Standing, Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, yeah.
That's something you get into. There's another one, like I said, you want to talk about, Sugar Hill. That's another one. I was just looking at some clips on that. You know,
very slept on
it's
movie.
very slept on. People slept on that because I don't know why, but bro, go back. People, if you hadn't watched it, go back and watch and put it on up there. That's one of the ones. I mean, because you know, a lot of cats come up and say Scarface. Oh, go get Scarface. I mean, you know, Scarface is one of the ones that everybody want to run to and everything. But I kind of like to do things. You know, I do my own. I'm off the beaten path on some stuff.
Right.
There's another joint, man. That's didn't get a lot of people don't know about is Blue Hill Avenue.
Okay.
That's another one you may want to check out. That was pretty good. That's a pretty good flick, and it's kind of like a coming of age with all that. It's a coming of age. It's like what's the movie with River Phoenix where they were stand? It was like Stand By. Yeah, Stand. It was like a Stand By Me.
Yeah.
But they all it was a Stand By Me brothers and Sugar Hill type movie.
All in one.
All in one. Yeah.
Right.
So you can go that way. So it's not on a big budget or anything, you know, for it to be straight to video kind of like you think, oh, it's gonna be Z-rated, but no, it was actually good. It was actually straight up good flick. You know, just people just slept on that, you know. A lot of people didn't know about it. So it just depends, man. I could keep throwing you know, like I said, me myself after having a good time, you kicking it and stuff like that, we going back like, yo, let's go. We got you know, you got your herbal essence going. You got your somebody probably, you know, you got just said we got Bully. You already know Bully still gonna have something to sip on. So I'm thinking, you know, we'll have some good laughs. You know, you get your Don't Be a Menace. Throw that in there, get a good laugh. You know,
message.
Or like there you go. Or go back with I'm gonna get you sucker another laugh. Or this is the one right here. This is the one right here. After going out, you want to laugh and have a good time. After you had a little Black Dynamite.
yeah.
You know,
Black Dynamite was a sneaky good movie, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. That's like, you know, you can go that way. So, and I know, like, you know, I'm just throwing stuff out there. You know, I mean, because of course you got Fridays, but you know, who had, you know, we throw in like Friday gets thrown in the mix a lot on a lot of things, but I don't know. It's just something about that Black Dynamite because you could just take from any, you know, specifically from the 70s, the spoof, you know, and the way they spoofed all those the black exploitation and all like that, and made it into a whole comedy and the way they went. So it's just one of those.
So which one is your favorite genre, though?
See, this is the thing with me, Freeze. I'm more of a I'm not big into horror. And it's not because they scare me.
I ain't. Yeah,
it's predictable because, all right, people in the horror movies do the dumbest shit ever, man.
Yeah.
You know, hey, Freeze, hey, did you hear that? Freeze like, yeah, man, I heard that. Hold on, let's go check it out.
In the basement.
In the basement, in the dark, where the stairs are kind of rotten.
Yeah.
And we know this house has been cursed, and people have been murdered in this house.
And there's no way out.
No way out. One way in. Well, you know what I'm saying? Let's give me some realism, man. Get something realistic, man. I you know, because let's be honest. If it was a horror flick and it had like straight brothers in it, you hear this noise, man, I'm getting the hell up out of here.
Yeah, the movie, a horror movie only gonna be 13 minutes.
Yeah, man, if that. if that. Right. Majority at the credits at the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The intro and the outro take up the whole.
Man. But walk in the house, get out. Usually, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, we out here. The monster, he can text me, bro. The monster can text me, and I text him back. I ain't coming.
Yeah, I mean, you know, just like we talking about Hills Have Eyes. That whole movie was stupid. They taking a shortcut. Oh, it's a shortcut across the desert. You drive down these dirt, up in these mountains, up in these hills and dirt and all this, and there ain't no road, whatever. The hell. See, come on, bro. So I don't do horror because it's so predictable and stupid.
Right.
Favorite genre? You say it really depends because I like a lot of action, man. I like action, I like comedy, and I like sci-fi. So that's
that's the thing. See, the action thing doesn't. I don't think the action is not really a genre to me, and the reason why I say that is because. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is a movie called The Untouchables.
Okay, yeah, I'm with you on that. That's a damn good movie. Damn good movie.
Kevin Costner, and Robert De Niro, and what's the guy from this
original James Bond. I can't call his name right now. Having one of them senior moments.
Yeah,
Sean
Connery. Yeah, bro, the acting in that movie Triborough is phenomenal, bro.
Man,
the acting in that movie is phenomenal. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. When and listen, Kevin Costner is a great actor. He's not a Sean Connery or Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just be, Costner is probably top 10, but he's not. Man,
he's not on that level.
That top 5 actors. It's like when people try to compare Jay Dilla to Larry Smith. Like, I respect Jay Dilla. I respect him, but he ain't. And no disrespect to him, bro. It's just what it is. It's like when people try to compare Biggie to Nas. I respect them, but the catalog just wasn't big enough.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I said, when it comes to certain things, I'll never put them in because I have like certain. I kind of put them over to the other side. When you your catalog or your like Heath Ledger,
yeah,
great, good actor. Considering that he made a his demise came his way it was, and you notice now you can't even get a Joker. People want to see Joker in movies, and it's like, hey man, you pull out that Batman joint with him as Heath Ledger as the Joker. It's kind of like. I mean, Jack Nicholson did the Joker. It's one of those two different styles he did the Joker, man. But when you say Joker, you can't help but think of Heath Ledger, the way he portrayed it.
Yep.
And even talking to the actors that was in the movie with him, what's his name? My man that played Commissioner Gordon. Can't call his name.
Oh, but, yeah, the English dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he said, man, he scared me. No, it wasn't him. It was Michael
Caine.
Michael Caine. He said that Heath Ledger scared him on set because he was so far in character doing that. And then I was checking out another documentary. They were saying that him changing up those each time his scars. They said that was Heath Ledger that was doing that off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
So, you get an actor, those actors that engross themselves in the role. So anyway, I ain't gonna go down the tangent.
No, I know. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Man, one of the things that makes a movie a great movie to me is not necessarily the dialogue between characters, right? To me, that's the icing on the cake. Like Al Pacino and Robert De Niro in the cafe in Heat.
That scene right there, bro. Golly,
classic.
That right there, bro.
But the thing about that movie more so than anything else was the story, right? The story was dope. You know what I'm saying? You got this cop whose his life is a mess, but he's good at his job, and then you have the villain whose life is so structured, right? His life is so structured that at anything that'll risk him getting caught, he'll cut it off.
In a heartbeat, in
a heartbeat, because his freedom is more important than everything, right? And so friendships, relationships, any love, anything. If anything risks his freedom, he gone, right? And so you have these two flawed characters. Like he's flawed because he's a villain, he's an outlaw, but his life is structured. And then the police is supposed to be the hero, but his life is a mess. And they both want the same thing in the same city, right? And so when you talk about Heat, is Heat a top 50 movie for me? Probably not, but the acting in it, the story, the diversity of character. Like for instance, if you ask me, and I know this is going to sound stupid when I say it, if you ask me, what movie is a better movie from that era, Heat or Speed? I say Speed is a better movie, right? And it's not that Speed had better acting, it's that the story was so original right? The story, see, because cops and robbers, that's not original, right? Now, the way you make the robber and the way you make the cop may be original, but a runaway bus in a city with a bomb on it, that's original, right? The Matrix, that's original, right? And I'm not a big fan of Keanu Reeves. I don't think he can act his way out of a kindergarten class, but he does great. It always ends up in a great movie somehow. So my thing, Sophie, is this. When you talk about the greatest movies of all time, if you had to do a list, like try what would be the number one thing you look for the greatest movie of all time?
The story. I think the story has to be strong. It has to be a strong story, and it has to be compelling enough that you can sit through, maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I think that's always the most important thing for me is the story. What is the story going to be in the plot? And if it's a great story, then I'm already, you already got my attention.
Right.
You know, I was looking at your list you had, Freeze. So you put your list back up for me?
Yeah, I got you.
Because it's something. It's one movie. I was just thinking. It just popped in my head, and I don't remember. I didn't see it, and I don't think you. So you only had 10, huh?
No, I got
11.
My list is so flawed, bro.
Okay, Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
Oh, that's a good one.
Wow.
And I'm gonna tell you, Triborough brought up something. Unforgiven had a hell of a story. The story, the beginning, the whole thing, beginning, middle, and definitely the end. It was just the whole thing. And then look at the actors you had in there, man. You had some heavyweights in that joint, man. I mean, they were, and it was all of them were sparring in their own way when you put them on camera. Right. So that's one right there. And then Kevin. I mean, it's another one. Kevin Costner got a lot of people. It wasn't that big, but Open Range with Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
That's another good one. And another Kevin Costner, and I told you about this one, was A Perfect Day.
I never saw it.
Yeah,
check it out. That's a good one. He's an escaped convict, and he's got a little kid with him. He wound up kidnapping the kid and it goes from there. Catch Me If You Can.
Catch Me If You Can. Yeah, I got okay. All right, so I'm gonna just start jotting down some of these. I'm gonna start jotting down some of these movies, man, because Catch Me. Oh shoot, Catch Me If You Can.
I like that joint. That joint. Now that's a joint you can watch after you come out from kicking it with a party or something, because of the way it get down. Because got some stuff to make you roll and all like that too.
How do y'all feel about movies such as Star Wars?
Well, see, I'm a sci-fi cat. People complain. You got those diehard Star Wars fans. Oh, this is messed up. That's messed up. This is blah blah blah. I support the movies. I like them, but the original 3, you can't. The original 3 is good. They started coming back with the newest, the Rise of Skywalker could have been better the way they did that. In the one before it, they kind of went off track. I don't like how they wrote it.
The Disney movies, nah.
Yeah, they went off track on that. The second one, The Force Awakens I was like, all right, but then the second one they kind of went. I wasn't feeling it. It was cool, just to keep it alive, but it didn't have that. It didn't have that. But the original 3, the first, those 3, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. And then you talking about, I'm gonna tell you a movie I can watch from beginning to end, and it's old Predator. I can watch that first Predator, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Predator.
Yeah, I can watch that first Predator. I man, look, it's just certain little things in it. That and even the second one. Some people didn't like the second because it wasn't Arnold, it was Danny. I can watch them joints.
Yeah.
You know, the first two Alien, the Alien and Aliens.
Yeah.
You know, two different styles of movie because the first one was more horror.
Yeah.
The second one was considered more action, but it's
Yeah.
still lumping in horror because you got the whatever. But then after that, they went down the deep end. Even the third one that came out with after Aliens, Charles Dutton was my man. He did his role. He played hell. He played his role, but the script was hard. You know, the script was not good. You know, it's one of those. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah. So the Star Wars thing, I think, is trash. I could never get over the little trash can robot wheels rolling on the sand, the little recycling bin with his little wheels going over the sand. I was like, yo, that don't make sense.
Wow.
How is bro, you can't drive a car over sand. Them little wheels going over sand, bro. As soon as I saw the little trash can, bro, I was like, this is trash. I just can't. I just couldn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then it seemed like every action scene, somebody was standing on a ledge. Why is everybody always standing on the ledge in these dumb movies, bro? I just can't. Honestly, bro, I just can't. I just can't, bro.
I mean, the funny thing about it is, you got the Star Wars. You got the Star Wars camp, then you got the Star Trek camp.
That's us. That's us.
You know, and see, the thing is, I like both. See, that's the thing. I like both. Hell, I like both.
Whoa, so
hey, I'm a Battlestar Galactica kind of cat.
Me too.
You know, I'm gonna say I like Battlestar. Even I mean, they even did the new series, but it ain't nothing like the OG with Starbuck and Boomer and Apollo.
That
Captain Tide. I like the old school joint from the 80s.
Even Buck Rogers.
Buck Rogers. 21st century with Tweety, beady.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
And then when they came back and brought in Hawk, and that's during the time when you had V. I was just watching a little documentary on that. With the aliens, the alien lizards coming in, stripping the planet. And what's crazy? The crazy thing about it is that show was actually it wasn't supposed to be aliens. It was supposed to be within, a country taking over, like based off Stalin and Hitler and Mussolini. Some of them take over. So they were like, oh no, this is too close to reality. Yeah. So they did it the way they did it. But and then they had our boy Eddie Kane. He was in. See, people don't remember that Eddie Kane was in V. He was one of the freedom fighters.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The series V, when it first came out, I think it was 1984 when it first came out. When it was, and because I think it was like either like post Olympics or right at the same time the Olympics was on, all of that. Mm-hmm. When it first came on TV, I thought it was so innovative that because I think it was supposed to just be like a 6-episode summer.
Yeah, it was like 2 miniseries, and then they got a green light to do a actual series. Yeah, but they cut the budget. The crazy thing, they cut the budget, they cut the cast, so it wasn't the same. And then it came back again in 2009.
Yeah,
it came back again in 2009. They did it again. So, I mean, certain things like that. But when you're talking about Star Trek, man, that was Star Trek was. I mean, it's still rolling.
I think you have to have the combination of action, dialogue, and story. See, the thing is with Star Wars, there were, in my opinion, there were too many heroes. Right, everybody the hero, and you got everybody the villain. Oh no, he's not the final boss. He's the underboss to the but I'm like, when are we going? When is there an end game? Like, when do we get to the final boss? Right? Because you find out at the end of the day, the thing about Star Wars is it's not even about Darth Vader. It's about
Right.
government.
Basically, that's what it is. You look at it. You had the you
Mhm.
know, and the Sith. Overall, this the Sith who wants to rule everything, and then you have. I mean, it's government, and it also is almost like a religion to it too, as well. Because
Yeah.
I mean, the Jedi were almost like Shaolin monks with like with swords, lightsabers, and stuff. It's like a religion in a sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's the reason why. And so when I call Star Wars trash, I know people be offended.
Oh
It's
man,
just,
yeah, you gonna get Nancy Kerrigan sprees.
yeah, I know. But to me, a great okay, so I'll give you an example. To me, a great trilogy with, and when I say trilogy, I say it lightly because the third movie was passe. But when you look at The Godfather,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
Every character is flawed. Like every character you felt like could have their own character arc, right? Like there were people so flawed, but they were under so much pressure that the person that they wanted to be, they couldn't be that. They had to be something else because of family and bloodlines,
Yeah.
right? And
Right.
people can say that about Star Wars, but as soon as you saw Star Wars, as soon as you saw Luke Skywalker, you knew he was going to be the hero,
Yep.
right?
Well,
As soon
see,
as you saw,
and then you had Han Solo. You know, he was kind of like he was that guy. You
yeah,
know,
Right.
yeah. The handsome comic relief guy to distract you from how whack the story is,
and you know what's
right?
crazy? Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken was originally cast to be Han Solo.
Oh my God, that would have been. Oh
He
my
was originally, but it didn't work out. So we got Harrison Ford, which was
God.
he was perfect for the role. You know, so you got you got some people to like it this way, like that. I like I said, I grew up on Star Wars and Star Trek and that like that. So I love me some sci-fi. You know, that's my thing. I get down on some sci-fi, but I'm open to all kinds of genres. Now, believe it or not, I haven't seen all the Godfathers. And the last was Godfather 3. I fell asleep on that Joker, man.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
And I don't that was the first movie I ever fallen asleep in, and I wasn't even drunk.
They was trying to just tie. They was just trying to tie stories together in that. But let me ask Triborough this: does your favorite movie all time have to have an elite actor in it? I get Triborough disappeared on us.
I tell you, for me, no. But then again, it depends on. I don't have to have a elite actor. You know, it could be somebody unknown. I mean, you know, and then too, it depends on what movie. Like I said,
Right.
I love me some Half Baked. Man, I watch that. I watch. I watch Half Baked, man.
Right.
You know, yeah. I mean, granted, yeah, you got Dave Chappelle and everybody else in it, but just little things in it, man, that make it stand out. Some movies just stick around. And
Right.
another one that's turned in didn't do good at the box office, but then once it went into got on streaming and everything else was Dread.
Really?
You know, yeah, the Dread was, and it was, and the crazy thing about Dread is based off. It's so they took things and they probably won't admit it. Hollywood, the people that wrote it, they took
Right.
it from another movie, and I think I told you about was Raid the Redemption that
Yeah.
was done over in I want to see Thailand or Indonesia. Basically, that's all it was. It was just in the future in the big and doing that stuff. For Dredd doesn't do martial arts. He's
Right.
going through. So, and now people are talking about, man, this movie's great. Can we get another one? No, you didn't go into the movies to see it. But,
Right.
yeah, you got movies like that. But now you don't have to have a big name to have a favorite movie. Some movies, man, just kind of like we're saying, Black Dynamite.
Right.
Who's the big name actor in that? I mean, seriously, big name that we didn't have a Morgan Freeman in that Joker. James Earl Jones wasn't in it.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
people love that.
Right. And I would say to that point, I would say the movies that I can sit down and watch that will capture my very short attention span are movies like The Silence of the Lambs.
That's another good one. Yeah.
Which is very well written.
Mm-hmm.
Very well written.
And it makes you it's a movie that it's psychological. It's one of those psychological movies. It gets you get drawn in because, you know, Buffalo Bill is one of the characters in it, but it's like really Hannibal Lecter who's driving this movie.
Right.
And a lot of things. I remember when we broke that movie down, we talked about that, and I'm surprised we actually made it through. We actually made it through that one. That's one of the few that we actually did from beginning to end, Freeze, breaking it down.
Our review of it was actually longer than the movie itself.
Yeah. Well,
you know, there were so many different things. The flawed characters, the unveiling of new storylines during the movie, right? There were so many different types of things. You were led certain ways, and then come to find out you went down the wrong imaginary road, and then you had found yourself coming back to a certain point. You're like, oh no, I was thinking this. They tricked. I mean, there were a lot of man.
It will make you do that when it puts the lotion on its skin.
Yeah. Yeah, man. And there were a lot of one of my favorite movies to watch, and it's a series of movies, and the acting is not great, but I love the espionage genre.
Oh yeah.
I love Mission Impossible.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I love Mission Impossible over James Bond is it has nothing to do with nationality, like American versus British, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It has more to do with James Bond is untouchable, and Ethan Hunt is always getting his ass whooped for the entire movie.
Yeah, something happened to him. He is getting done in, and I agree with you on that.
Right. I want to feel like the hero can lose.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be on the edge of my seat. When
there's only been,
I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, there's only been one James Bond movie.
Him too.
Where he, and I want to say, was this the one with Halle Berry when he got captured and they tortured him for a while?
Yeah.
It was a couple of that, and then Daniel Craig and Casino Royale.
Yeah, I like Casino Royale.
Yeah, when they had stripped him butt ass naked, set him in there and hit him in the nuts with the damn whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean that would, but Ethan Hawke does get he get caught with hands and feet.
Yeah. I'd like to have the hero in jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't like a goofy villain. Like like for instance, what's my guy name? Austin Powers. I like the Austin Powers movies with the goofy villain, but you already know there's a goofy villain.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
So it's all about just following
Dr. Evil.
Yeah, it's all about following the hero and him making you laugh, right? But when it comes to those, like for instance, I'm not a fan of the Bourne series, right?
Mm-hmm. You know what? I like the Bourne. I like the Bourne, and here we are. This is what I liked about the Bourne series, because it was government black ops,
right?
And they kind of erased his memory. He kind of knew who he was, and then as he was going along,
right,
and it sent out others to go after him because he was the best out of the ones they developed or trained or whatever. So I get that part, but even though he was kind of like, but he wasn't doing anything like super over the top fighting wise. It was just that he was using skill, his mind, his brain to get being real cerebral out of it. So, but I could see how, because he wasn't really never in real peril in the movie.
I just think the Bourne series just had a shaky camera. Every time he got the fight scene, every time he got fight, remember how the camera be shaking us and you
shaking around? I do hate when they do those kind of trying to give you the full effect of how it is. Look, man, I want to see somebody getting, done in. Right. But I want if they scrapping, I want to be able to see it scrapping. I don't need to see the shaky camera like you were saying. Right. What was it was the other one with Henry Cavill and what's his name? He's not acting anymore because of the whole. He turned out to be a super freak on off camera.
Kelly?
No.
Did he?
No, he didn't get caught with 1,000 bottles of.
Yeah, you can't find baby oil nowhere, bro.
I'm telling you, man. Look, it's a shortage.
It
was a shortage. Yeah, Johnson & Johnson was mad. He was like, "Damn it, how big is buying?"
Yeah, I the reason why I didn't like the Bourne series is because I see that same story all the time, except they just change the heroes and villains. Like as soon as I saw the Bourne, so I read comic books. I already knew that was White Wolf. I already knew that was Bucky Barnes.
Right, he was the Winter Soldier. He was the Winter Soldier without the arm.
The Bourne series, he was the Winter Soldier. He was Wolverine, right? I already knew that. Oh, the Project X guy. You're gonna see. So when you see that, see like, it's Black Widow. It's all of them the same, bro. So when I saw the Bourne Identity, I was like, man, this ain't really even. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel you. I'd like to see the hero get done in. Get some stuff done to him. He just running through everybody like crap through a goose. You get kind of like,
Right. Yeah, man. That's what. And no disrespect, because I think everybody did a fantastic job. But is it really original, or are they just doing? I'll give you an example of a movie that I like, even though I know it's a carbon copy of other movies. Ocean's 11.
Mm-hmm.
Ocean's 11 is basically the Italian Job, right? Basically, right? Ocean's 11 is basically the Italian Job, right? But I like Ocean's 11. You know what I'm saying? But if you've seen the original Italian Job, well, I think is it Steve McQueen? Is Steve McQueen the actor in the original Italian Job?
Yeah, Steve McQueen.
Yeah, so when you the fact that you go, I like movies like The Italian Job because I like the espionage piece to it. The acting you can kind of deal with on a level like Ocean's 11 in the Ocean series. You can kind of deal with Bernie Mac's bad acting, right? You can deal with dudes' bad acting because. That the head it's like watching you remember that show The A-Team?
Oh yeah.
Where you can deal with everybody's bad acting because you had two classically trained actors on the show that was going to at least carry it. Like two main Murdoch and Face.
George Papard was
right.
So Mr. T, like, I ain't flying, fool. And next thing you know, he passed out on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think it's one of those things with me. It's a moving target for the greatest movies of all time. Because some movies, the story itself is so great that regardless who you put into act and regardless of the dialogue, you're like, hey man, this is a can't miss, right? Look, for instance, Pulp Fiction, right? To me, the story is so original. And maybe it's not, and maybe y'all can help me on that, right? But to me, the story is so original that the fact that you had Samuel Jackson saying "motherfucker" every 97 seconds, you could kind of get over that, bro.
I mean, well, the thing is nobody seen a movie like Pulp Fiction when it came out. That was the first time I ever seen a movie put together like that.
Yeah,
And it was. You know what? I liked it. It was cool.
right.
It was just bits and pieces. I mean, they lost me when they got down there with the Gimp. I was like,
Yeah,
oh hell.
yeah. See how stuff got strange. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, man. So try. Hey, try. Give me your top 3 favorite movies of all time. They don't have to be in an order.
Top 3. Oh,
Yeah.
man. Wow. Do the Right Thing. I think that has to be on the list. That's my favorite Spike Lee film.
Yeah.
And that story is still, when you look back at that movie, that things
it's still
like
relevant today.
in that movie.
Wait. What'd you say?
Yes.
Did you say Do the Right Thing is Spike Lee's best
Do the Right Thing.
movie?
To me, it's his best film. It's my favorite, and I think, well, I don't want to say it's his best one. I think Malcolm X is probably his best film.
I could see.
It's my favorite Spike Lee film.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, because when Malcolm was walking down the street and that Sam Cooke is playing in the background, bro, if you are a minority and that thing don't stir your spirit up, bro,
right.
Bro, every time I think about that, man, it just do something to my spirit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Try. I'm sorry.
Back to the Future Part 1, because Soul Finger, I love sci-fi, especially 80s sci-fi, and it had like a mixture of like sci-fi and action and comedy and a little drama. Well, I think that was a great cast and a great story.
Right.
Damn, that's hard. Like I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring.
The first one. That's the first one, right?
The first one, yes.
Yeah, that's
really like the whole, the one that set up the whole trilogy, and then like the prequels. I think that was the best one.
Right.
Yeah, fantasy is. I'm on that too. Sci-fi fantasy. And I should have, you could break it down. A lot of times you put them all together. Yeah,
man. I'm a fantasy writer. I don't think I ever told y'all that. That I write fantasy transcripts. That's how I make a little bread doing that every now and then.
Yeah,
get you a little lick off that. Pause. That didn't sound right, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Make a little bread. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. So
yeah, I like it. I like some fantasy, man. Hell, being when I was a kid, when they had the animated show, the cartoon, I had to watch Dungeons and Dragons before I got out the hop on the BMX and gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And the last, even though it didn't do good in the whatever reason, didn't do good in the box office, but I was doing great streaming. Dungeons and Dragons, the latest one that came out, was actually a good movie.
I like it.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
And then you got the OG Conan.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So what did you think about Triburrow's top 3 though? What do you think about Back to the Future, Lord of the Rings, and Do the Right Thing? Like, what do those rank all time for you?
What, for me?
Yes.
I didn't think about, I like Back to the Future because I've seen it. I remember, I take it back in the 80s, going to watch it in the theater. Good time. Lord of the Rings is up there. That's one of cinematography.
That's one of the ones I hate. I didn't see it in the movies.
Oh, man.
I saw it on DVD.
Seen them all in the theater. I went actually seeing the Jokers on IMAX just to get the full sound and everything. It's a whole different sound. It's a whole different experience, seeing it like that. And it was a different take, because everybody's looking at the Hobbit and all like that, looking at the whole, Middle Earth and all like that.
Yeah.
And then Do the Right Thing. I mean, Do the Right Thing is still relevant today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it still holds a lot of gravity still today. I mean, I would say, this X is, Spike's Spike showed his. He never outdid. I don't think he'll ever outdo X. That's just my personal opinion.
Right.
That movie has so much gravity. And I want to catch. I don't. A movie ain't never made me cry. That one down there got me. X down there got me. Maybe missed up.
It got me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
It almost got me. I never cried in a movie or nothing like that, but I got a little choked up there, because the way it was.
Right.
But yeah, Do the Right Thing. I mean, come on, man. It's still to this day, like I said. But those are good picks, especially and then, like I said, Lord of the Rings, man. Man, come on, that set up a lot of stuff. And for it to be what a 2.5, 3 hour movie, watching it, you didn't feel like you were in there that long.
You didn't feel like nope.
Right.
Because when they, at the end of it, when they went running up the hill and stuff, you're like, wait, it's over? Wait a minute, man.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, man.
And then if you think about it, Lord of the Rings inspired Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And all this whole the rest of that, because he was like, oh, we got this did this and go. And now it just you're looking for the next lick. You're looking for and then they did the prequel with with all the dwarves.
Yeah.
Right.
Which was, and that was a whole different take. So I like that. And Back to the Future, Back to the Future kept going with stuff. I mean, and at the time it was a fun movie. You look at it, without people getting it, but you always got somebody that's gonna look at, well, hey, saying that you need this, man. Look, just take all of whatever your personal feelings, or you didn't like how saying that he invented rock and roll when Chuck Berry did it. Well, we don't got all that. Just enjoy the movie.
Yeah, you know what? One of the things I liked about Back to the Future though is the fact that because remember, Michael J. Fox was the dude during that era, the Ghostbusters era. You talking about like Ghostbusters?
Yeah, him doing that, Teen Wolf.
Yeah. He was the man during that. He was on TV, had a TV show.
Yeah.
And so, but the thing about Back to the Future is it actually made you think about the science and repercussions, the butterfly effect of stuff that you did.
Correct.
Yeah, like I can't do such and such because it might change such and such. And before that, they're like, I discovered a time machine and you can go to the past. Like any of y'all ever read the book A Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court? No. Sir Ken. Okay. So maybe that's just me. All right. So, but back in the day, you remember people like, oh, I was at the mall and I put a dime in the gypsy machine and I went to the past. Right? Something weird, right? Yeah. But in a sense, without Back to the Future, there is no going back to the past movies and changing stuff type movies.
Yeah, last thing was Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Right.
My man got rid of
a hot tub, bro. Oh my God.
Hot Tub Time Machine. My man went back in time, got rid of Google, made it Lugal.
Right. Yeah. Bro, you feel me? Like, so it was like one of them things, like somebody's rocket blew up and now all of a sudden they're in a forest with dinosaurs. You're like, where in the world going? This is crazy. But Back to the Future actually made you think about the repercussions of every decision you make in the past and the present.
Right.
Well,
you just can't be an idiot.
Yeah, because another movie. And Back to the Future spurred a lot of these other movies. Look, hey, Time Cop. I know it ain't the greatest, whatever, Jean-Claude Van Damme, but Time Cop was. I mean, you wouldn't for Back to the Future, you probably wouldn't have a Time Cop. So you got to come back in, all this stuff. And then the other one is what was the one with Bruce Willis and
Fifth Element?
No, not Fifth Element. It's another one. He goes back. He had to go back in time.
8 Monkeys or something. 12 Monkeys.
Not 12 Monkeys. Not 12 Monkeys. It's another one with he and what's his name from Third Rock from the Sun. He was in the last Batman joint. I can't call his name. Gordon Levitt. Gordon Levitt was playing him in the past. He had to go back.
Oh, that was was it Hooper or something like that?
Looper is, I think it is Looper.
Looper, yeah.
Looper,
I saw
Looper,
that,
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to go and assassinate himself.
Yeah.
He had to go and
his younger self.
Past, his younger self had to go into the past, into the future and assassinate himself.
Right.
So,
Bro.
you know, I was like, well, damn, that's wild.
That's strange.
Yeah, that's real ill.
Yeah. So when it comes to that type of stuff, I respect Troutborough's list a lot. I didn't think that was where you were gonna go, right? Because I've been knowing Troutborough now for about, let me see, it's 2024. So I've been knowing Troutborough now for about 8 years, right? Yeah. And so when you know somebody for a long time, you kind of know them, but then they still have like their little cachet where they could just, spring out something on you. And I think he did that to us this time, especially with Back to the Future. Because Back to the Future, the cinematography was, good for the time. The acting was good, right? But it was like a B+ movie across the board, which makes it an A.
Yeah, but see, what I like about it is just being his Troutborough's whole full-on authenticity. Like I got a bow-legged tongue and it's late, so I can't pronounce words right now. So that's the country in me. But you just being original. Yeah.
I had to freestyle the list because Profeezy just hit me up out of nowhere.
Yeah, man, I was just chilling, bro.
But see, that's what I was saying when you asked me. I'm all over the place. It just depends. Like I told you, Predator is one of the joints, man. That's one of my favorites right there, man.
I love Predator.
I love that joint, man. I watch that Joker, man. There's just certain scenes and there's certain lines. I'd be in there rolling. And it's supposed to be, here it is, you got all these action cats. And like I said, I told you before, when they were trying to set up it was after Jesse the Body got murked.
Yeah.
And they're setting up the tripwires and stuff. Well, he got in on and setting up everything with the vines. And they're sitting on the ridge line waiting. And Carl Weathers, rest in peace, looks over at him because they looking around waiting. He said, "So we're gonna try next cheese." I started laughing my ass off because it's the way he said that shit.
I need some help, bro. Hey, so Soulfing, I need some help, bro. I'm asking you because you're my brother. I need your help. Right. Here is why I need help. I don't like none of those movies from that era, bro.
What, from the 80s?
I don't like Predator. I don't like Terminator. I don't like what's Judge Dredd. I don't like
that first Judge Dredd. The first one was Stallone. Yeah, that was that first Judge Dredd.
That was 90s.
That was too goofy. It was too goofy. The last Dredd was on point. That was that was the character.
What was it? There was another movie too about being in the future. They remade it and I still didn't like it. Where like the little ships is flying in these futuristic cities, skateboards or something. I forget what the name of the movie is, man. But that era from like 87 to 92, I wasn't a big fan. I love Terminator 2.
That was great.
Right. I love Terminator 2. Right. But Terminator, Predator, Judge Dredd. Oh, what is the name of the movie? It's a movie everybody liked, and I never even sat down to watch it. Because at that time, and Sophie, you could probably identify with this. At that time, I was in the military when those movies were coming out, and I gravitated to all the military movies, like the Full Metal Jackets, the Hamburger Hills.
See, and I got tired of them. See, and that's where I was the opposite. During especially when I'm being in, and I started out on a Marine base, so all this stuff, and me being, and see, this is the thing. It's hard for me. Well, like I say, right now, I don't watch like straight up military movies like Lone Survivor, stuff like that. I won't watch it. It's not that I not only want, I can't watch it.
Right.
due to my previous career. I won't watch it. Can't.
Right.
I will watch, and I can. I have no problem, and I liked it. It was Tears of the Sun.
Okay.
You know.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, with Bruce Willis and the SEAL team. That was on point when they're trying to save the refugees. That was on point. I can watch that.
Right.
Black Hawk Down. I saw it once. I said I'll never watch it again. Not that it was a bad movie.
That was us.
I can't.
That was us right there. So
yeah, that's a little. That was hitting a little too close to home in a lot of places. So I like because I can watch. That's why I watch the sci-fi joints like that.
Right.
Because we ain't out there, fighting off no. We don't have no alien out there hunting us that we know of.
Right.
So, but I'm trying to think of the movie you're talking about, Freeze. You talking about on the hoverboards and stuff like that.
Yeah. I cannot remember.
Not Jupiter Rising.
Blade Runner. That's
Blade
it.
Runner.
Oh,
okay,
Blade
Runner. Blade Runner.
Man, bro. Nah, bro. I couldn't, bro.
And see, and the thing about Blade Runner is actually Blade Runner has a connection to Alien.
I just can't, bro. I like aliens too, by the way.
Yeah. But I was cool with Blade Runner. I was all right with Blade Runner. It wasn't one of my top because it was like, I guess it was a glimpse into the future because it was just raining all the time. It's dark, it's dirty, it's trashy, and all like that.
Yeah.
It was one of those. It makes you think like, damn. So this is how it was overcrowding and all like that, and then you didn't have a middle class either. You had it or you didn't.
Yeah, and you saw the sequel to it, right? The sequel of it is a movie called Pluto Nash.
Well, with Blade Runner,
no,
that's how trash I think that movie is, bro. No. I thought Pluto Nash.
I thought you talking about the other one. The sequel came out and they waited too late to come back with it. It was you were like 20 years too late coming back. Blade Runner was cool. It's not one of my it's not one of those like, I'll watch it. I won't watch it like I'll watch Predator and Predator 2. I won't watch it like that. Right. Aliens, I'll watch that. And
we'll watch that. I'll watch that.
And especially when you got the director's cut. The director's cut, when they have they take out some scenes in there and all like that. And even the first one, man, you watch the first one and you're like, oh, okay.
When the alien got close to her face, bro.
Oh,
you were like, yo, remember that was on the trailer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. As soon as I saw it, I was like, just take my money, man. Just take my wallet.
They told you when they tell you in space, no one can hear you scream. You like, oh
damn. Just take my wallet right now.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Yabit Kodo. Like, who didn't know about Yabit Kodo? Even though I had problems with it because I was like, okay, this is the future. Because first of all, I done told you, white woman, to move. You sitting there screaming and all that, move. Well, you ain't gonna move. Hey, I gotta fry both y'all, And then when the torch didn't work. What? See, this is why I was saying. This is why I need somebody to actually write it. What brother? What black man? I don't care where you from is going. Your blowtorch ain't working. You done told her to move, and you lucky you told her to move. The blowtorch don't move. You gonna try to tackle this 7-foot monster?
Nah.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, sorry, hey, shawty, hey, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Hey, me and the other one, hey, well, now, look, we ain't worried about that. Let's launch this shit. Let's get the hell up out of Dodge. We'll deal with everything out there. That movie will. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you now. Movie would have been real short. The minute old boy had the thing on his face, hey man, don't take him out. You're gonna freeze his cat.
Yeah,
freeze him. But if they'd sit up there and he got this thing popping out his chest, I ain't looking for shit. Get me on this little thing over here. We out. I'm taking other. I'm out.
Yeah, like Hoodie Cab used to say. Triborough Hoodie Cab used to say all the time. Hoodie Cab was like, "Yo, somebody got to speak at your funeral."
hey, for real. Hey, better me than somebody else. Let me go and do it. I got you.
Yeah, Hoodie Cab was like, "Yo, I'm gonna say real nice things at your funeral." And I'm like, Hoodie Cab, what you mean? Hoodie Cab was like, "I'm hauling ass. You can say if you want to. I'll say some real nice things at your funeral." Wow. I'm like, damn.
Well, just like with talk about I'm gonna tell you one. Which one is it? Friday the 13th? Was it the third one or the fourth one? When they had our boy Dudley, when Dudley was in it, you see that was one. That was the realest. That was one of the realest things ever. And what I mean by that, because I know your wheels are probably spinning, Freezy. Trying to remember what I'm talking about. When Dudley and the white chick were running, and she fell, and she gets up, Dudley ass was at the top of the hill. She's like, "Wait for me." Dudley didn't look back. He kept hauling ass. I say that was the real. That was legit. I said, "See, that's real right there."
Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no need to let the monster get full.
Yeah, I'm telling you, hey, you good. And and that's why I have problems. Like I said again, I have a problem with certain movies. I mean, even now, excuse me, a lot of these movies now are doing things for shock value.
Shock value. So okay. So since you bring up shock value, I'm gonna ask you guys a question, and legit, I don't have an answer. So if I ask y'all a question, man, y'all just bear with me while I go through while I cycle through what y'all are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the greatest actor of all time, and then who is your favorite?
Oh wow!
Oh damn! Oh man! Come on, Freeze, man! You gonna ask me some stuff like that, man? Because
you want me to go first? I'll go first.
Well, you go first, because I'm gonna tell. I go first. I don't have a favorite actor of all time, because it goes by. Because I don't have a favorite movie. It just depends on how I feel. Like De Niro is my guy. De Niro's one of my favorites, man. I can't lie to you. Man, I love it.
De Niro ain't the best, bro. We gotta relax.
But he's one of my favorites. But see, that's for you. But then I can say De Niro. But then I can come back and tell you, you got Samuel Jackson, you got Denzel. We're doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Or you got
they in the top 10 for sure.
Yeah. Damn it. I mean, Al Pacino's one of the big dogs. These big names. And then you got Jack Nicholson.
So I have Jack over Al Pacino. I think Al Pacino is definitely in the top 77 actors of all time, bro.
And then you got John Lithgow. John Lithgow is overlooked on a lot of stuff.
You know who I think is better than them, though?
Who?
To me, in my opinion, the greatest actor of all time is Anthony Hopkins.
Well, I was gonna get to Anthony Hopkins good as well. But I don't have a favorite. I don't. It just depends on what it. Because for me, like you said, you brought up Heat. It don't get no better than that, because you can put these heavyweights. How often you see heavyweights like that in a movie? Just like what was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio in The Police? There's a police officer. Anthony Anderson was in this Joker, and damn it, it was in Boston. I can't think of the name of the movie.
You having a senior moment?
Yeah, man.
Let me ask the question. While you think about that, let me ask a question to Triborough. Right, this is my answer to the question. By the way, is Anthony Hopkins is the greatest actor of all time. Right now, my favorite actor in this moment, kind of like what Soulfinger is going through in this moment, my favorite actor is Dustin Hoffman.
Okay. Yeah, Dustin Hoffman. He's another. And then I'm gonna tell you now, even though she don't get, and we talking about just men, I'd throw my girl out there, Lord Jesus, boy, that damn Angela Bassett, she's done many of things. Another good actor that's overlooked, they don't get a lot of props, is Lawrence Fishburne too.
I want to give them, but what I wanted to do is establish a baseline for the conversation first.
Yeah.
And then bring those actors in, like try to rank them as how we feel they, have evolved and diversified their roles over the years. So try. Who do you think is the greatest actor of all time, and then who is your favorite?
That's just a hard question because there's so many. Like Soulfinger said, Denzel Washington. I think he's very versatile in his roles. Will Smith, definitely. I think that would be my favorite as well, because I've seen most of his stuff.
Mm-hmm. He's got a hell of a portfolio of acting.
Yeah.
So you don't have a best. Who is the best
like all time? No, I don't have a best actor all time.
I'm with you. I don't. Yeah. I can't just throw somebody and just like he's the greatest of all time. Because they have certain roles and everything. You know, like I said,
I think we can though. This is so thinking. This is how we can. This is how I see it, right? Because I understand where you're going with it, right? Like all the actors you named are fantastic, bro. Because with Lawrence Fishburne went from Furious Styles to Morpheus, right? That range, bro. You can't get a wider range than that. Right?
He played a Navy SEAL who lost his mind in Predators.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. But here's the thing. What if your favorite actor was in a movie and you find out at the end of the movie the final boss was Anthony Hopkins? Now, to me, it legitimizes everything. Right. Like because I thought about the dude that played the Godfather. What's my man that played the Godfather?
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, Marlon Brando. See, I can't go with him because all his roles are similar.
Right.
With that teeny ass mustache.
Right. Even in Apocalypse Now, he was the same way in Apocalypse Now.
The same dude, right? Like with Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson is the same guy in every movie talking about different stuff. He the loud black dude in your movie, right? That's gonna say the stuff. He's that guy. That's why I don't have Sam that high. I have Morgan Freeman ahead of him.
Morgan Freeman's a bad man too.
Because Morgan Freeman will be in any movie, and depending on what movie it is, he'll be the sci-fi guy, or he'll be the detective. He can be anybody in that wide range.
I'm gonna give you a little pushback on Samuel Jackson though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some pushback. When he was in, and I don't know if did you see him as the villain in what's the one with the British joints? Damn it. He was a mad scientist, but the way he portrayed it, because he didn't do a lot of curse. He didn't raise his voice, and he had a lisp. God damn it.
I think the most versatile role he did was the Negotiator, bro.
Now, Negotiator is another good one that he did, but to see him play the role, this I'm trying to. It was damn it.
But the reason why I say that, Sophie, is because even De Niro was in Meet the Fockers.
Right.
Oh man, that and Bad Grandpa.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You see how you see how
he's all over. He's done some stuff. I mean, you know,
that's why I respect Sam Jackson, bro. I think he's a great actor. I just, bro, to say that, okay,
I can't call him. I'm trying to call the movie. Damn it.
Yeah, Sam Jackson had the same clothes on in Coming to America and Jungle Fever. He had the same clothes on, bro.
I mean, starting off in those earlier movies, he did play more of the crackhead type stuff. Right. And even in your favorite movie, one of your favorite movies, Freeze, Juice. He was on.
Right. That's right.
Bro, he's the same guy, bro.
And he's in School Days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
those little earlier films.
Wake up, you. Yeah, man, that's my guy.
But you had Negotiator, and then what's the other one? It's another one he did. He was a cop that was stalking the biracial couple. I can't think of the name of it. He was a cop in that.
Was that Lakeview Terrace?
Lakeview Terrace.
Yeah,
Lakeview Terrace.
Yeah.
Granted, Lakeview Terrace. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the damn movie. They had 3 movies with it. Not League. I can't say it's not League Extraordinary Gentlemen because that's something totally different. But, damn it. I think Tyler Egerton is the main. It was kind of like their video version of their spies, but they wear suits. They're wearing the suits.
The Hitman's Bodyguard.
No, not that. But that was no.
That's new, right?
That's newer. But this was gonna do. Samuel Jackson was the main villain in the very first one. Because there's 3 of them. They did one with the third one. The last one has Pedro Pascal, Halle Berry, Mark Strong is in it as well.
Halle Berry is definitely a top 500,000 actress. She might be Halle Berry might be the worst actress I've ever seen in my
no. Really?
Other than Monster Ball, you didn't like her in
what's worse, Monsters Ball or Catwoman?
Oh, Catwoman is bad. Catwoman was bad.
That was bad.
Bro, when she did the flip on the roof in stilettos,
that was bad.
Oh my
man!
Oh.
Hey, look, hey, Trent, and calling it bad is being generous.
Yeah, yo, did you see her? Did you see her in as Storm in the first X-Men movie?
Man, look, see, okay, but in her defense, Bryan Singer sucks as a hot damn director. He butchered it because he didn't stick to the source. All this material, you got years and years of material. He wants to do it his way, and that's why those movies suck. And I'm a comic. Hey, look, I'm a comic book collector, man. I grew up on. Hey, I'm an X-Men junkie, dog.
Right.
And I took it to heart. That's why. And I'm gonna tell you, when those X-Men movies came out, me and my homeboys, we started going. We would go see some. We would wait movie we want to see, and then we walk right on in and go watch X-Men and all them other shits for free. I wasn't paying no money after that bullshit, man. That shit was horrible, man. Them shits went double. If you're they're the greatest movies, man, bullshit. Some bitches went double bar duty.
Though said Halle Berry took the greatest movie line ever, and when she looked at Eddie Murphy and said, "Love should have brought your ass home last night," I would have fired that bitch on the spot. Get me an actress in here.
That was great.
Because it built up to a crescendo, and she like, "Love should have brought your ass home." Get your motherfucker. And when in Boomerang, when they said she did the cooking, and you looked at her, she don't even look like a.
You don't look like she can cook.
No.
But
you know, Strawberry, you know what a woman that can cook look like, right?
Right.
Y'all know what a woman that can cook look like, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you, but see, my two at the
How
time.
How you talking about she cooking hog maws? You know what Halle Berry ain't cooking no hog maws and chitlins.
But Lynn Whitfield and Lynn Whitfield, who's been overlooked on a lot of stuff, and Angela Bassett, of course.
I love Lynn Whitfield, bro.
Yeah. And it's both of them. Lynn Whitfield. She's from Baton Rouge. She's from the boot.
Yeah. Oh, she looked like it too.
Good boy. She's still fine with her. She an older joint, but she fine as shit still.
Yeah, she look like she'll put that root on you, bro.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy, put that root on you, boy. I'm from root country there. I'm like, hey, they tell you, don't eat that girl spaghetti. If she makes you spaghetti, don't eat her spaghetti.
Nothing. You eat nothing. You be there for life.
Yeah, your nose
trust
open,
me,
boy.
I know. I went through the Creole woman stage. When we first met, I told you about the Creole woman thing. The lady that I met, she was like 6'5". It was in pre-med, and dudes was scared to talk to her. She was like an athlete. Her father was like a 15-star general or something. It was like so weird. Her father had so many awards. He had awards on his back. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, so I think when we talking about like the greatest actors, though, I think some of the actors, I think, get credit because some of the roles they play were fantastic roles.
Tom Hanks,
like Denzel, like Bruce Willis. But these dudes also have swing and misses, bro. And you like,
see, I put Bruce Willis further down. I put him down because I consider him more with the Schwarzeneggers and
the Rock,
Stallones and stuff like that. I don't put him up on the level of Denzel and Kevin Costner and Tom Hanks and stuff like that. They ain't nowhere near that.
But you got Tom Hanks, and then there's that's what I wanted to get to, Triborough. Like you see how Soulfinger just established like a tier system of actors. Right. That's the reason why I asked the original question. Right, because I think you have like the Anthony Hopkins of the world, right, and then you have the Pacinos, De Niro's, and then underneath that you have the Will Smiths of the world, the Michael.
See, that's why I disagree with you on that, because I put the Pacino. See, you got Anthony Hopkins, Pacino, and De Niro up in there. I put them up there. I put them up there with the top tier, and I put Denzel up in there too with them.
Denzel?
Definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
He has a wide range of different characters he's played.
Yeah, and then I can't wait for this next Gladiator. I can't wait to see him in. I can't wait to see him in his Gladiator, dog.
I'm challenging y'all. Name them then. Name some diversified Denzel roles without saying Training Day. Name them.
Oh man, I ain't talking about
the
Hurricane.
Hurricane, Malcolm X.
Training Day, Hurricane. Well, other than Training Day, he said other than Training Day.
Other than Training. Oh, okay.
What was the one? I can't think of the name.
The Equalizer.
He the same dude, bro. He the same dude.
No. What's his name?
Book of Eli. He the same dude, bro.
No.
What about with the one with his son? I can't think of that. He said
John Q.
John Q. Fences.
Yep.
Yeah. So Fences is one. I'll give you Fences is one. You know another one that's very slept on.
No Blood Blues.
No, Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. Oh yeah.
Very slept on. When he starts out as the classic Denzel character, and throughout the movie he morphs into more of a father figure throughout the movie. That is one of my
favorite movies. That actually, I took me and my old lady got. I think we were there. We were there. We could have been anyway. I took my old lady to it, and she ain't really big on movies, but she loved that movie. I look over there, and this fool was over here. He made her cry.
Yep.
She cried in that movie watching that, especially with the little Dakota Fanning. Screaming out for Creasy. But I'm gonna tell you, my favorite scene is when he had the doggone police officer hands tied up to the steering wheel, and he was telling him what, and he was lopping off a finger, and he would cauterize that joker. I was like, yes. But the other one is when he had the grenade up, when he hit a boy with the grenade, like hit him with a Diddy move with the grenade up there, and he told him, "I wish you had more time."
Yeah.
Wow. And then he had two guns. That was another one. You can say he had two guns.
Denzel with guns, bro. Denzel, the authoritarian.
He got game. Remember, he got game. He played the deadbeat dad.
He got game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna. Yeah, that's
Magnificent Seven.
Yes, Magnificent Seven.
I said I don't want to give him credit for that. We talking about the same dude, authoritarian black dude with a gun. He the badass. I mean, all the movies that we named, Denzel is the authoritarian black dude with the gun. What I'm saying is, are there other movies where he's not that?
Oh, and and then what's the other one? He was the pilot. He was the pilot. He was the pilot.
Flight. That was Flight.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Flight. Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is one. That's what I'm saying. Like, we forget about how diverse Denzel is because he does stuff like, bro, it don't, man.
The Bone Collector.
It's Bone Collector, Pelican Brief, all that stuff. He like the same dude in a different scene, right? To me, that's who he is. The black authoritarian dude with the gun, right? The one that y'all didn't mention where he showed virtuosity. It's the same thing, bro.
Well, virtuosity. He was a criminal trying to get his freedom, and he had to take on a young Russell Crowe, Sid 2.0.
Yeah,
that was a whole different thing. And then what was the other one? The other one with John Lithgow, Ricochet.
Ricochet, yeah.
Granted, that's authoritarian right there. Ricochet.
Right. But you know what one that we don't talk about? Y'all remember the Manchurian Candidate?
Yeah.
Manchurian Candidate. Yeah, there's another one right there.
Where he's like a different dude, right? Like he's away from the authoritarian black dude where you can see either him, Sam Jackson, or Morgan Freeman doing the same movie.
Mm-hmm. Glory.
Who is it?
Glory.
Yeah. Hey, man. Yeah.
He's just looking for some shoes, sir. He was
the same dude in Mo Better Blues, bro.
And there's another one. Army. He was back in the Army back in the day. God dang it. When he killed the first sergeant. And they're trying to figure out who did it. And
the one with Meg Ryan.
Was she in it? Meg Ryan? Was she in it? Well, I know my man from Heat of the Night was the lawyer in it.
Oh yeah. He was Henry Rollins.
Henry Rollins was amazing. Yeah, he was a good actor, right at it. Yeah. But Denzel is in that too. It had a hell of a cast. Yeah. He's in that too. So I mean, look, we ain't talking about the mighty Quinn. That's a whole different thing.
The mighty Quinn. The Mighty Quinn, same dude, detective with a gun. Yeah.
Well, no, was it Mighty Quinn? Yeah, and then there was another one he did with he was a cop. Out of Time, was it? I think that's the name.
Out of Time, yeah.
Out of Time, and then the other one. Now he was a cop in this one, but it was dealing with Demon. What was? God dang it,
Fallen.
Yeah, Fallen.
Yeah, same dude. Yeah,
it's the same dude.
Equalizer. Yeah, all of it, like the authoritarian black dude with the gun. What I'm saying is, I know the movies are different.
I don't consider him the same dude because Equalizer is a spec op. He's like on that. He's on the that John Wick. Yeah. He's on that John Wick type move. Look, the authoritarian type cats would be more the. I wouldn't even
say Manchurian Candidate.
Yeah, Manchurian Candidate. Because I wouldn't even say that about the Magnificent Seven because that was more of a Western vengeance gang movie. Because he's paying them back for what they did to they killed his mother and his sister and hung him, left him there, and you saw him how he flipped.
Yeah, he did have a gun though.
He had a gun. Look, Robert De Niro's done a lot of movies with guns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dustin Hoffman. I can't remember too many months. The one thing Dustin Hoffman got over Denzel and all that, he put on the dress.
But he also did Rain Man.
He did Rain Man. Yeah.
Rain Man is one. He also did Sphere. Remember, was it Sphere he did, or was that Sam Jackson?
Sam Jackson.
No, Sam Jackson.
No, Sam Jackson wasn't in it. Sam Jackson was in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, he was in Jurassic Park.
Right.
He was also in King Kong.
He was in King Kong. Yeah, he was in King Kong.
Yeah, authoritarian dude with he was. Yeah.
So and then I got to look at it. I'm not gonna hold that against them because of the way things were with certain roles. How Hollywood is. They're gonna give him, and they took it and they ran with it and made him theirs.
And they write certain scripts with that person in mind.
Well, and they do. But the thing is I don't, and I'm glad you said other than Training Day because I'm so pissed off about the fact that he had to become a criminal to get an award when you had X right there. Mm-hmm. He should have gotten an award for X, just like they did with Halle Berry. She got to take off her clothes, do a sex scene with Billy Bob Thornton, who looked like he smelled like he looked like he smelled like a big bag of Fam and hot dog water. You don't know what Fam is, foot ass and mayonnaise and hot dog water. You look like you smell like that. So that's some bullshit. You got to do that, and then But Denzel, I do put him up there. I'd put him in that group category with them, and even
with
when
Anthony
it comes
Hopkins,
yes, indeed, I do.
Yeah,
yes, indeed, I do. Denzel is that guy. But again, it's everybody. It's what other people look at him. He's Denzel. You can't tell me Denzel don't get into acting his ass off. And then Samuel Jackson, Sammy Jackson, and Lawrence Fishburne, I put them under in that next tier like that.
But so for the sake of the conversation, though, I'm not saying that Denzel's a bad actor.
Oh no, right?
What I'm saying is, if when we're talking about the top 7 to ever have done it, I'm just shuffling the order in the top 7, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he a bad actor, or that they stereotype him. I'm not saying that.
But a lot of times he does get stereotyped in that sense. But Training Day was the one that he had that was like totally off the reservation for Denzel. That was totally off the
But you know what though? He owned it.
Oh yeah, he did.
He's like,
he did that.
You motherfucker.
Hey, come on,
when
man.
you saw Denzel do that, bro, you was like, oh, he his bag, bro.
Man, look, he was in his bag from right off the back. He just messed you up. He rolling with when he had Ethan Hawke in there because when he had the shotgun, I'm surgical with it, Jakey. I'm surgical with this thing, Jakey.
Yeah,
you gonna do this to me? I want to have charges on all you. Have you in Pelican Bay?
Yep.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
That's what I'm saying. He got in his bag. So I'm not saying that Denzel's a bad actor, y'all.
Yeah. No. This is some of the stuff.
Fantastic, bro. Denzel is top 1% to ever have done it. Right?
Right.
But when you're talking about the top of the top, bro, when you talk about the Mount Rushmores of the game, bro, Anthony Hopkins was in Red 2.
Yeah,
right.
he
Anthony
was in there
Hopkins,
with my girl Helen Mirren.
Mm-hmm.
she's still fine, bro. I don't
Yeah,
care.
she is. Yeah, she is. That joker there got a better. She looked better than a lot of these young joints running around here.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
tell you.
Yeah, and so so I'm not knocking him or Morgan Freeman, bro. I think they have had fantastic career. As a matter of fact, if you notice, I have not said names like James Earl Jones
Right.
or Sidney
Mm-hmm.
Poitier or Billy D. Williams. That's how much credit that I'm giving these dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I
No,
ain't said Matthew McConaughey or nobody yet.
Yeah, Sidney Poitier. Now, technically, he has done pretty much the same character when he does like the drama side, minus what he did with Bill Cosby in their movies together, and then his doing his Buck in the Preacher with Harry Belafonte. So those are different roles. Tom Hanks, that's another bad. He's a bad man. Tom Hanks is a bad man too.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is running him and Dustin Hoffman. To me, when you're talking about the diversification of roles, bro, Tom Hanks has gone from
doing the comedy, little TV sitcom.
Yeah. Bro, like to me, his finest work is Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. I knew you were gonna say that.
Now
that was crazy.
His most impressive, his finest work, like the one that stands the test of time, is Forrest Gump. Right? We can't even question that, right? But to me, his most impressive role may be Road to Perdition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But then my favorite roles are the ones, the Da Vinci Code type movies, the Angels and Demons type movies, because Nicolas Cage does movies like that too, and you can't even remember Nicolas Cage movies that he did like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like Tom Hanks, bro. Tom Hanks has to be, if he's not top 5, he's top 5 adjacent. He's 6.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a monster. And then you got your Leonardo DiCaprio's, but Leonardo's good, but this is the problem I got with Leo. Maybe it's because his movie, in a way though, he's starting to do some of the same type movie. Now he's kind of doing some of the same character over and over.
Right. Yeah.
Because only other movie he did that was a little bit. I mean, he first started, he was doing all the other stuff, even when he was in Quick and the Dead.
Yeah.
That was a whole.
What's his best role? What's his best role all time, you think? I'm gonna tell you mine real quick. Gangs of New York.
Yeah.
That was great. That was great.
That one. I would say, and I can't think of the damn movie I was trying to tell you is the
Catch Me If You Can.
Well, Catch Me If You Can is one.
No, what's the one about magic? What's the one with oh god.
With he and Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Was he and Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Mr. Magic or the Magic Man or something like that. I can't.
Or is it The Wolf of Wall Street?
That's another good one. That's another good one.
You see how he does, because he also did the Hugh.
He did Hugh Hefner.
I'm sorry.
You're talking about when he was not Hugh Hefner, but I know what you're talking about. Damn it, I can't call the movie. Damn.
The dude, the pilot, the dude that.
Yeah,
Howard
Hughes. That's what I said. Hugh Hefner. Howard Hughes. Yeah.
I don't think Titanic was his best joint.
No. People want to say they always say that because they love the love story behind it. But I was like, I mean, and that's just me when it came to Titanic. I'm like, I saw it. I was like, okay.
I think so. Now that I think about it, though, I think his best two roles, the most impressive one, right? I said Gangs of New York, but now that I think about Django, I think it might be Django.
Yes, he was good in that too.
Yeah, Django.
I think it might.
That Django was his training day.
Yeah. And Django was also Sam Jackson's training day, bro.
Yeah, it was.
If I see Sam Jackson right now, bro, I might push him on the ground, bro.
Look, man, I wanted to fight. I was ready to fight Sam Jackson.
Right.
I was ready to fight him.
Right.
This Candyland, nigga.
Right, bro. He was ready to die for Candyland, bro. He died for Candyland, bro.
He sure did,
bro. Yeah. Hey, but getting back to the movies, though, I'm away from the actors just a little bit. I think there are some actors that we sleep on. Like one of my favorite movies of all time to watch, and I felt like the movie was too short, was The Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire? That was good.
That was great.
Yeah, man. And so while that movie was out, there was also a movie out called Dracula.
Right.
Oh, Bram Stoker Dracula.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was great.
Joint. That's my shit.
Yeah. So let me. We got so much to talk about, Soulfing. Let me ask you this real quick, just real quick while I got it on my mind. And I'm sorry for everybody that's watching this. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm all over the place. I didn't prepare for this. It was just on my mind. I just wanted to hang out with my guys. I had a long week at work, man. Like 52 hours. People cussed me out all week, and I just wanted to come hang out with my dudes and just talk about something. But I'm gonna ask these two gentlemen what their favorite trilogy is.
Wow.
And if you gotta say 1, 2, or 3, do that, because I don't want anything to be left out and be disrespected accidentally. Tribur, you want to go first? No, Soulfinger, you go first because Tribur went first last time.
Hold on. Let's see. I could say Lord of the Rings. That was a 5 trilogy.
Yeah.
I like that.
You notice how he didn't say Star Wars? See what I mean? See how the conversation be inconsistent?
Well, that's great.
Star Wars was trash.
Oh no, I mean I can say Star Wars, but it wasn't really. And see, for me, it's not a. You said trilogy, so that kind of put me out.
Or series of movies.
Okay, I got you. Avengers.
Ooh. You talking about the Avengers? You talking about the Avengers saga? Ooh.
Avengers from the first to Endgame. That whole joint, man. I can watch because I put it in and I can watch each and every one. Especially I'd watch them jokers each and every one. They would, man. You talk about it. What? Hey, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's one of the you talking about. I love that. I love it.
So what's your other two? What are your other two? I'm sorry, I missed them.
My other two?
Yeah.
Well, Avengers is my one.
Lord of the Rings. Did you say Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings is up there. The original Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Though that right there, I can. That's my other. And see, it's like that, and this you talk about, man. I love me some John Wick too, dog.
John Wick.
Yeah, man, I like that John Wick. It was just the whole John Wick is up there for me. But I would say if I just had to go, I would say you said 3. Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings would be the last one with an honorable mention of a John Wick, because I like that I like the different, because I like martial art joints, and I was getting that gung fu in it as well.
Wow, I'm gonna put so Soulfinger says Star Wars, John Wick.
Well, yeah, the Avengers #1. Avengers was my number 1.
Avengers, okay, Avengers.
The Avengers is
Star Wars and John Wick.
Well, Lord of the Rings is actually Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings over John Wick.
We'll put that in honorable mention, and then we'll go.
John Wick is honorable mention. It's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay, I got you. Lord. I'm sorry, I got a microphone in my face, man. My typing is bad. Under the Rings, and then John Wick. Dang, man. I think I'm gonna surprise y'all with my 3, but of course y'all know that's gonna happen. Because I get the chance as the host, I get the chance to listen to y'all first, and then get time to come up with my own. But I think I'm gonna surprise y'all with mine. So Tri-Barrel is up next.
Star Wars for me, definitely.
Star Wars.
Because I just grew up on it. Yeah, because I mean, like that whole Skywalker saga. I think they're still trying to do stuff based on that original trilogy, and at some point they got to move away from that.
Yeah, and they've been trying to, but fans keep killing it because they want to keep stealing with Skywalker.
Because they love the Skywalker saga.
Yeah, I mean, because like I said, that they complain about the Acolyte. Acolyte wasn't bad. They complain about Book of Boba Fett. That was a whole different thing. I mean, granted, he tried to change his way of going. Obi-Wan did his thing. Right. They've had other good shows. It's just that you get these diehard fans that mess it up for everybody, and then you don't have anything. But me and Tri-Barrel on the lock on that. I'm
y'all lockstep, bro. Yeah, man. Y'all in lockstep right there. Who was your second, Try?
I'm gonna say Back to the Future trilogy. I think that doesn't get enough recognition, but I love the first one and the third one. The second one had some issues with the story with the old Biff in the future, and there was some I was confused even watching part 2, but I think that trilogy as a whole was very good.
Okay, so Back to the Future is your second?
Yeah.
Okay, and who's your third?
And then Lord of the Rings, the trilogy.
Oh, Lord of the Rings, y'all in lockstep, bro.
Definitely.
I tell you, I'm telling you, man. Hey, I can put them joints on and get it, baby.
Yeah.
Who was your honorable mention?
Honorable mention. Damn. I don't even think I have any. Like, I mean, we can pick like a series of films. You said.
Yeah.
Man, I like the first 3 Die Hard films.
Die Hard?
Okay. Die Hard. That's a good one too.
I really enjoyed the third one with Samuel L. Jackson because he brought like a different dynamic to it.
Oh yeah, Die Hard with a Vengeance. Yeah.
Yes, that was great.
Okay, so here is. I'm gonna put mine out there. It's gonna look crazy.
Godfather.
Mission Impossible. Right.
Because I knew you were on that one.
Underworld.
Good one.
Wow.
Rocky. And when I say Rocky, I'm also including Creed. Yeah, I'm including Creed in there too. And then my honorable mention series. Honorable mention. Yeah, that's Tri-Barrel. You right. It's tough, bro.
Yeah,
James, you gonna put James Bond.
No, I'm gonna say The Matrix.
Matrix. See, I started to go there, but see, this is the problem I have with The Matrix. After the second one, you did the first two were fire. Right. It's that third one they didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
They wrote that. They just kind of like, oh, well, how do we end this? So that's why I had a problem with that one.
They just threw
something against the wall on that last one. They just threw it against the wall. We'll roll with that. I was disappointed in it.
I don't even think they did that. So I think what they did was they did what WWE does: get some baby faces and put them on the screen and write the thing as they go. Right? Yeah, you remember how many new faces was in Blade Trinity?
Oh yeah.
And in the Matrix too, she's like,
Right.
And see, and that's why I didn't go with Blade, because of how they did the last one,
Right.
the Trinity, like you said, Blade Trinity, because you went through all these other, and then you fought Dracula and the way I was like, oh my god, man, see, but y'all. But see, the thing is, reading in they Hollywooded this, the studios got their hands in it and messed it up, because the second one, that second Blade was on point.
Yeah.
And the only problem I had with the second one was they cut Donnie Yen's scene, because supposedly he got into it with somebody, so they cut his scene. That's why he was supposed to have a big fight scene.
Yeah.
You know, Donnie Yen that's my guy right there, man. That's one of my guys. That's why, and the other reason I picked John Wick is because there's so many other characters in there. If you watch all those action flicks, like Raid Redemption had my man in there, Mad Dog, he's in it, and one of the other guys from Raid, a couple of other guys from Raid was in it. Donnie Yen is in this joint. Scott Atkinson, he's in John Wick. He's in the last John Wick in the fat suit.
Right.
Yeah. So you know, he got all kinds of, like, of course, as you see, I watch a lot of those flicks, but it was just some of the, and then the take on the whole thing with John Wick. You know, John Leguizamo's little role in it, and then Lawrence Fishburne was in it.
Right.
You know, the whole thing. But like I said, I'm with Star Wars though, man. The first original three, man, it was just a whole different thing. But Avengers, man, I watched them Avengers, man. Oh, God.
Every day, I could watch them every day, Brian.
Look, I watched that first Avengers. It was just, and it just kept going. And the weakest one out of the Avengers series was the Age of Ultron.
Yeah,
they didn't do Ultron.
What? Oh, now we about to argue, bro. See,
it was. I think they misused Ultron in that. That he wasn't like the main villain in that one.
Yeah. See what they messed up. This is what they messed up on. They didn't make Ultron. They didn't go full on in. They kind of watered him down.
Yeah.
See, Ultron. That's where y'all. Okay. So who did y'all say is the villain again?
Ultron.
Ultron is not the villain.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's how he was portrayed in the trailer, like he was the main villain.
Now, what I'm saying is the villain of that movie is Tony Stark. That's the villain, right? Because think about this. The entire movie, who are they really fighting throughout the movie? Are they fighting Ultron, or are they fighting Tony Stark hand and fist throughout
Tony made him, though. Tony made him.
They made him. See, and this is where the blurred in me comes out with the comic books, because originally Ultron is not made by Tony. In the comics, he's made by Henry Pym.
Yeah.
So I see what they changed. Okay, cool. That's no problem.
Yeah, right. They updated.
No updated, because even what they did with
because the Ant-Man movies was whack. So they was like, why we keep going to you know what I'm saying? So
and then Baron Zemo, well, not Baron Zemo, Zucker, what they did with him and bringing in Wanda and Quicksilver the way they did it. So, you know, in a way it was like a two-pronged villain. Tony became villain by way of Wanda hitting him with her hex powers to make his other stuff, his other gadgets and development come loose. But Tony basically built Ultron, and Ultron took over. So that's where it goes on that. But the way Ultron was way more powerful, and they just kind of tempted him down. The way is now, I like, and he'll never do the voice again because he passed. What's his name? Oh, damn it! That did the voice of Ultron. He died earlier this year.
No.
Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell you.
No, he died.
James Spader?
James Spader. Yeah, James Spader died, man.
He died earlier this year?
Yep.
God damn it. Yo, bro, if you ain't never watched The Blacklist, bro.
Thank you, freak man. That's my favorite. Yeah. Now that was my show. That's probably one of my top 5 shows of all time.
Ever.
Right? Yes.
Ever, bro. If
Blacklist.
you ain't never seen the Blacklist, bro, you ain't never watched TV, bro. I'm sorry.
Man, Blacklist was so cold. He was. Hey, you knew you knew Red was about to give you the business when he tell you a story. Look, oh hell, he telling me a story, man. Don't tell me a story, man. Whatever
Right.
you do, don't tell me a story because you about to do
Right.
me in. It ain't gonna be good. How you gonna do me? Oh God, he talking about he went to Sicily and he had some kind of soup and all this. Oh God, it's gonna get bad. Oh, he talking about the wine he drank with his soup.
Man, that
Oh,
man
damn.
ain't dead, bro.
Yeah, he died, man.
I
Nah,
thought
that
he
man ain't
died.
dead.
No?
That man ain't dead, bro.
Yeah, I seen something. He died. He passed.
Nah. No.
Oh man.
Maybe it's too early in the morning for me, bro. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. But so if you can continue, yeah, a dude tried to tell me, no lie, hand to the man, bro. A dude tried to tell me that Prison Break was better than the Blacklist.
Oh my God. He what? He what? Man, see, I couldn't do that, man, because I had to lick the inside.
That's why I
licked,
can't, bro.
Man, see, I licked the palm of my hand and had to slap him. Pow!
That's why I can't, bro.
Man, no, man, you can't, man. Prison Break can't hold Blacklist dirty draws.
Bro, Prison Break ain't even better than 24.
No, it ain't. It ain't. Man, the characters and there'll never be another villain. Whatever you can't even call him. Red? You couldn't even call him a villain because what was he? He wasn't an anti-hero. You just couldn't call it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That man was so cold. He was the coldest thing. Hey, he was the coldest thing on there, man.
Yep.
He was the coldest.
And the thing about the show is relationships would come to an end and you understood why. As soon as people made a decision.
Hey, yeah. Mr. Kaplan with him and Titus, him and Mr. Kaplan.
Yeah.
For those that know who was Mr. Kaplan, Mr. Kaplan was actually a woman.
Yep.
But that was his right hand. They would tight. Like him and Denbei.
Denbei was like Denbei got a grandbaby. Oh man.
Yeah, Denbei, bro. It was and then the relationship between him and Harold Cooper. I mean, it's just Red come in and he was put to spin the stuff and I got to get to this cat over in Russia, but I can't get to him direct. But the way he does the indirect to get to the guy,
right? And the way and the thing about Red was he really wanted to be friends with a lot of people, but he couldn't. Because the friends were flawed. The people he wanted to be friends with were human beings, and he had to, in order to protect the grand product, he had to move without emotion at times, and humans at times can't separate business from emotion. Bro, have you seen The Blacklist? Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched like the first 3 seasons.
Bro, I watched the whole. To me, is what's your favorite TV show to watch the series
right now?
No, just ever. Just
ever. Oh man, favorite TV series ever.
Grey's Anatomy.
No, New York Undercover. Like the first 3 seasons before they killed off Eddie, and then season 4 was a disaster.
Yeah, it was a disaster, bro. It was a disaster, bro.
Yeah, I
think outside of Game of Thrones, which I knew the ending of Game of Thrones was going to be anticlimactic because it did too much killing and too much change. I knew at the end they had to have peace, right? They had to have peace.
It ended so bad. It was a weak end of the way.
It came in for a weak landing, bro, because it was so much. Bro, the show started with the hero getting killed.
Yeah.
You remember the Red Wedding?
Yeah, oh man, the Red Wedding was crazy.
As soon as you got attached to the hero, he got killed.
But
So
you know what? A lot of it too, Freezy too, is when what's her name? She didn't. People wanted her to really get all dirty. You know, wanted her to go out bad.
right.
The old girl,
The
but
mother.
the mother, yeah, the
Yeah.
way she went out, it was like, oh man,
That was,
that's
and to me, the biggest victim throughout was the young ruthless king. To
mm-hmm,
me, he was the victim because he was a puppet.
mm-hmm,
He didn't. He was wanting to be loved and wanting to be respected, but all them old ass politicians and people around him was forcing him to be one way. That he just wanted to be a kid.
mm-hmm.
You know, like he wanted that girl to love him,
Yeah,
and she couldn't love him because he was a ruthless killer. But what she didn't recognize is in his role, he had to be that, or he would die. Somebody would assassinate him.
mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you another series I watched, and they're bringing it back that I liked. Daredevil.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
Daredevil, and I'm gonna tell you,
you lost me
Daredevil.
you lost me for a second because I thought you were gonna say Warrior.
Oh man, look, Warrior. No, Warrior was my joint. That's my joint too.
Yeah,
I hate they ended that. That's the other one right there. Look, the Game of Thrones, Warrior, Daredevil, and the Punisher.
the Punisher.
You know,
Oh, yeah, man.
they were good. But Warrior, I hate they ended that because I was like, give me more of that. Give me more of the Warrior. Man, that Warrior was on point.
Warrior was on point, bro. Everybody was flawed.
Everybody. Oh, June.
Everybody was flawed, bro.
And you saw June's problem. June wanted respect from his pop, but couldn't get it.
Yeah,
But June was too busy trying to get the sticky. Trying to go get sticky.
and you know what the irony to it is he was just like his father. He was just a younger version of his father that survived all that trauma all those years.
Mm-hmm.
Like remember when his pops was losing his mind at the end of the movie?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the end of the show, and you kind of felt for his pops, but at the same time, when you look back at his career over the years,
he's
stuff,
like, man, to hell with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Your day coming, bro. It's just one of them things. He lucky he went out like that at the end and not by the blade in his 30s or 40s.
Mm-hmm. I know they're trying to shop it around to see if somebody pick it up. It's on Netflix now, the whole series.
The whole series is, bro.
Series on Netflix. But man, that Warrior was on
I hated you for that, bro. I hated when you told me about that, bro, and I started watching. I was like, that motherfucker's whole finger gonna make me gain 12 pounds and lose my job because of this damn TV show, bro.
Man, you get on that shit, man. You just can't get away. You like,
bro, going to late work, getting on, bro. You know, like you getting up for working, you get ready, and then you just got bro. No lie.
I'll watch a little bit of this episode before I go.
Yeah, man. In the month, bro, and it wouldn't even be that, bro. It would be I would like get up to pee or use the bathroom like 2:30, and then I'll put it on and just lay there and just watch it, and then be on the phone half sleep, like, oh yeah, can you give me your name one more time? Because I stayed I'm watching Warrior.
Man, that Warrior had me hooked, and then I'm gonna tell you, and then I just binge watched excuse me, Daredevil and Punisher again.
Wow.
Just because it was just and then when you watch it again, I'm gonna tell you, Dennis, I can't remember. I'm not gonna butcher his last name right now. He played the hell out the Kingpin. It was a whole different take, but and then John Barenthal, man, that's another that cat came along. John Barenthal, man, God, that cat, going from Shane,
about the Punisher,
going from Shane in The Walking Dead to being Frank Castle,
yeah,
and that prison, the when they put him in the cell block, and he was in there getting them cats, and we were just talking about earlier. You want to see the hero get, take some L's.
Yeah,
that's what I liked about it because he was taking L's.
Right.
It got to a point, bro. It got to a point. I like Daredevil and the Punisher. My favorite out of those is Luke Cage. Right.
I have a problem with Luke Cage. The first season
Yeah.
Starting off, it was good, but when they brought in the first season, when they switched it up and got rid of Cottonmouth and brought
When
in
they
the
got rid
other
of
cat,
Cottonmouth, I was like, yeah,
that's when it fell off.
that was whack.
Yeah,
Oh, he just happened to have a brother more powerful than him. I was like, yeah, this just
that was bad. But I was good with it. And then the second one, Bushmaster.
yeah.
That was he was giving him the business, and I was like, I like the second one, and then the way it ended. But out of those shows, it was Daredevil, Punisher, then Luke Cage.
Yeah.
Iron Fist was such a letdown, and they brought in because
they went trash in my mind.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And I was as a kid, man, I love reading Power Man and Iron Fist, Heroes for Hire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought they was.
I
loved Daredevil, right? And the reason why I loved Daredevil was because Daredevil was more like tapping into a loss of something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't get bit by a spider. He wasn't a scientist. He wasn't Reed Richards. You know what I'm saying? And
he just got some radioactive. He got some trash thrown in his eye, lost his sight, and learned how to work it from there. He was Batman without the gadgets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He wouldn't kill, but he would jack you the hell up.
Yeah.
But then you got the Punisher, it's a wrap. This is all it is.
He was flawed too, bro. He was, man.
Oh yeah, he come back. They murdered his family. He didn't give a damn. He had a code where he wouldn't kill cops.
Yeah.
But the way he was going about it, though, he was using the the criminals' money and stuff to do it. But I do like how they modernized them from going the way they did it and put the twist on it with the government and everything. Especially with using Jigsaw the way they, granted, it was Jigsaw. They didn't, come out and call him that, but I'm waiting. I can't wait for this new Daredevil that's gonna come out. I think it comes out in January.
I think they picked the perfect actors, bro, throughout.
Oh yeah. That was a hell of a cast.
Yeah, and I don't know, and so the actor that played Charlie
Cox.
Charlie Cox, bro, he plays the thing so well. I don't even know if he's blind or not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you don't know if he's blind or not, bro, because the way he do like the mannerisms, bro, you're like, is Charlie Cox really blind?
Only problem I got is they won't. I wonder who they're gonna cast as Stick if they bring him back.
Oh, because the other dude died, right?
Yeah, Scott Glenn.
Yeah.
Scott Glenn. Because Scott Glenn, I like Scott Glenn. If you've seen some of his older movies in the 80s, late 80s and some of the 90s, he was a good actor. And when they cast him to be Stick, I was like, that was a hell of a cast. Because he can play the asshole role real good.
I don't like Elektra, bro. I think Marvel need to tear up whatever transcripts they got of Elektra. They just need to tear that shit up.
Well, I don't know. Well, she's British. She's British and Cambodian. No, she's French and Cambodian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they talk about the storyline in the movies and in the shows and stuff.
Yeah, she's. I was talking about the woman that the actor that played her. But Elektra was basically the most dangerous woman, supposedly the most dangerous woman in Marvel comics next to Gamora. So we'll see how they're gonna do that.
Say that all the time. They say that all the time. Oh, the most dangerous woman, Captain Marvel. And bro, it's like all the time. I'd be like, I don't want to hear all of them be trash, bro. To me, the only reason why, to me, the most dangerous person is Black Widow, right? Because Black Widow is a little offset, right? Because she's holding it together. She's holding it together because all the trauma she went through. But any second she can lose it and just beat up a room.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I wonder, one thing I didn't like that she didn't have a Russian accent.
Yeah.
And it's Scarlett Johansson can't do a Russian accent. I've seen other movies with her. She's did it. I just wish they would have let her do that. But now that, that Florence Pugh is taking the role, I was gonna tell you, I was gonna add, you're talking about a movie, and we just side road. I don't know if did you watch Logan, the last
That was
Yeah,
good.
that
That was
yeah,
good.
bruh.
bro.
And that was the best movie Fox made in the X verse out of the X Men.
Right,
People,
that might be the greatest movie Fox made. Period.
Right.
out of the X Men because a lot of
Now,
them want to say First Class was First Class. I had problem with that because it was a bunch of I was like it was whack because
Yeah.
you have the most unkillable. You have the most you kill the unkillable mutant in Darwin.
right,
It
Right.
was so stupid.
right. And
It was
then
so
Juggernaut is just a dude that just runs through walls.
Oh, yeah, they
Right.
did Juggernaut dirty and that. And then, well, it wasn't until Ryan Reynolds. And see, I don't consider his movies with that because he had his own thing. And the last Deadpool and Wolverine and Deadpool, he did, Wolverine, they killed it on that, the way they did everything.
I ain't seen it yet, bro.
No, well, I'm not going to tell you about it. They killed it. It's coming out on, watch it, and they killed it. They
Yeah.
did it. They did it just. I've seen it twice. I saw it twice in the theater.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. What I wanted to say though is I like Scarlett Johansson as the Black Widow,
Oh yeah.
right? But if you saw the movie, my top 3 series, I love Kate Winslet,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I felt like Kate Winslet coming out of Underworld
Oh,
should have been Black Widow.
Oh, you talking about
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale. I'm sorry, Kate
Yeah.
Beckinsale. Yeah, Kate
Kate
Beckinsale.
Beckinsale.
Not the blonde one. The Kate
Mhm.
Beckinsale.
Yeah,
Bro,
Kate Beckinsale was. Oof.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale is so athletic, bro. And you don't notice athleticism in a woman until you see Captain Marvel run.
Mhm.
Right? When you see Captain Marvel run, you're like, she ain't even an athlete.
Yeah.
How is she run goofy?
Kate Beckinsale, and you know what I'm saying? Kate Beckinsale is she's a tiny little something too. She only like
Bro.
5'2".
Bro, I love her, bro. I love. Cause
Mhm.
you saw that movie with her and Wolverine in it?
Oh, Van
yeah.
Helsing.
Van
Van
Helsing.
Helsing.
Yeah, that was
yeah.
good.
I thought that was going to be a series.
Mhm.
It did, but it didn't do well in the
It
movie.
didn't do well in the box. It didn't do well in the box office. I think it was supposed. It should have been. And she had another one. She had another one where it was more of a suspense movie. Whiteout.
Yeah.
She was.
I saw
That
that.
was good. That was good.
Yeah.
I thought she should have been the Black Widow, bro. No disrespect to Scarlett Johansson, because
They
Scarlett
wanted,
Johansson is a little cutie pie, and she from Brooklyn, right? Ain't she from Brooklyn?
Is she? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson. I think she's from
Brooklyn.
Brownsville or somewhere. Weird.
No, who they wanted was what's
Emily
her name?
Blunt.
Emily Blunt. Yeah, that's who they wanted originally.
Oh, I probably
she was
watched it, bro.
Emily Blunt was originally supposed to be Black Widow, but her schedule and stuff didn't work out, and Scarlett Johansson got it. And
you don't even remember the movie she made. I bet you don't even remember the movie she made with that busy schedule.
I don't, because it wasn't the one with Tom Cruise, Edge of Tomorrow, whatever it is, when they go back fighting those aliens. It wasn't that one. Excuse me. So, and then there was the fans wanted she and John Cusack to be do the Fantastic Four, which I thought would have been perfect after you got him as a variant of him and was it Captain Marvel? No, Doctor Strange.
I think the Fantastic Four is trash, bro.
I've never been a big Fantastic Four fan.
You can't make good cinema or good TV with it.
Yeah,
right?
Well, see, they're supposed to be scientists and all like that, and their adventures and stuff. But out of the they call them the first family of comics. I'm more of an X-Men when it came to comics. I was always heavy X-Men because you can relate to
X-Men, Avengers.
Yeah.
You got I like the New York crime fighters, the street guys, Luke Cage, Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Punisher. I just don't. I think the Fantastic Four superpowers are stupid. Right? One lady just turned, "Don't make me angry. I'll turn invisible." What? We don't see you now.
Yeah, you got Ben Grimm, the Human Torch, and Mr. Fantastic. Reed's whole thing was his mind, and then you got the greatest villain. They actually have the greatest villain, Marvel villain of all time, and Doctor Doom.
And Doctor Doom,
Doctor Doom is that guy.
Right.
You like him over Mistress Death? You think you don't?
Oh, who?
Mistress Death.
Yeah, man, Doctor Doom the things that Doctor Doom has done in comic. I mean, Doctor Doom took out the Beyonder, took his powers and made a whole nother universe.
Yeah.
And then what was so gangster about it, he did that, and then he married Sue Storm.
Right. He had he had been,
he'd been wanting her for the longest, but
since they were students. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I was never, the best like run with Fantastic Four, I think, was when my man John Byrne was doing the art and stuff. That was back in the 80s. Like in the 80s when he was doing it. Because with the X-Men though, all the X, I was just been, X-Men, X-Force, X-Factor, New Mutants, all that's me.
West Coast Avengers,
West Coast Avengers, yeah. You had the West Coast Avengers and stuff. I'm all for that. But
Thunderbolts, yeah.
Man, Thunder, and see the Thunderbolts getting ready to come. And I was surprised they were going with this iteration, this group of, because they changed the movie up instead of going with the original characters of the Thunderbolts. Because you got Baron Zemo, who is Citizen 5.
Yeah.
And I was surprised, and I was wondering what they were going to do. So I was wondering if they're going to bring Baron Zemo back in the movies. And then I read somewhere that I guess they may be trying to do it, put in development a Submariner, Namor movie.
Yeah,
I think he's strange too.
Well, he was the first mutant they had in comics. He's a mutant.
Yeah, he's a mutant.
Right. And supposedly, I'm sorry. Well, I was saying for the X-Men, the villain supposedly right now is a toss-up because it's maybe Mr. Sinister, and they're going with the one person name.
Ain't he a vampire?
He looks like a vampire, but he's actually a geneticist who's experimented over himself over the course of time with mutant DNA. But you got Sinister and Apocalypse. Possibly they want to bring them in, and supposedly, I don't know. You've seen some of the rumors that they want to cast Rock as Apocalypse.
I saw that.
Yeah. I don't like the Rock in movies, bro.
Well, my thing is, and it's not. I don't mean to be like this. Is ageism, because Rock is 50,
55,
52, 54, something like that.
Okay.
And he can't keep. You need to get somebody younger to put on the most because they had that size.
Yeah.
Rock had the size to do it. Now John Hamm is Mr. Sinister. I've always said that. I can see that he don't have to be all diesel. He can do that. So just like they're trying to get this whole thing with the Wolverine, they actually got an actor that is actually his size, his height, Wolverine's height. He's a little fella. He's stocky little cat. Yeah. So, but we'll see which way it goes. But
I don't want to do some stuff from the comic books. I don't think you should bring to the.
You can't translate. You can't. Right. Everything doesn't translate well on screen. It does in the comics.
Right, and the reason being is because when you read comics, you read panels on the page.
Mm-hmm.
So the size really is not even a factor. You really don't know how big he is until you read like the bios and you know how you go to you buy the Marvel books and they have like the bios.
Marvel Universe. Marvel Universe. I got them still. And see, this is the thing, because people want a comic book accurate Wolverine. Well, Wolverine is only 5'3".
I don't want comic and that man weigh what, 800 pounds, 5'3", like 800 pounds.
He's like 200-300 pounds because of his bones. He's heavy. Because of his adamantium.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is people want it. I was like, you can go with a shorter guy, somebody shorter. The other actors. One actor was the name that coming up was my man Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't
talking about him because he's small. Scott Eastwood, because he's like 5'8", he's like 5'9", 5'10", something
Right.
like that. Because what it is fans want to have Sabretooth call him run. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, my thing with that though is and I feel you about comic book accuracy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing I noticed about the comic book nerds, they don't care about good movies. They care about accuracy more than they care about good cinema.
Right.
And for the people that just want to go see a good movie, they don't want to see that shit, bro. They don't want to see a short ass Wolverine looking at what's the lady name? Jean Grey. They don't see Jean Grey 5'10", Wolverine 5'2". They don't want to see that, bro. You know, nobody want to see Storm and not Storm, but what's Cyclops? Nobody want to see Cyclops looking down at Wolverine. Nobody see that, bro. That's not good.
My thing is you know, you're gonna have to change up some stuff for the characters. Give a good writing, but have the characters in essence be who they are. Because Bryan Singer sucked. Like I said, Rogue was. I was like, man, it was horrible, man. Rogue was one of the hardest when she first made her appearance in the comics. Man, she single-handedly beat the shit out the Avengers.
Yeah, you can't beat Rogue, bro. You can't touch her.
She took all the Avengers' powers and using them against them. She the one took the Avengers down. She almost killed, and she took care of Captain Marvel. So people don't want to, when she was Miss Marvel at the time, when she took on the Captain Marvel, she absorbed all her powers pretty much, and that's why she was doing this. So it's like, okay, what you all gonna do? So you can't have it. You got to make some tweaks and changes, and that's what
you got to make some tweaks. Like for instance, one of the characters that I think got too much screen time, and they shouldn't have, was what's the is it Cyclops, the robot, the Russian dude?
And with X-Men?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Colossus?
Colossus. Why is Colossus around and Gambit is not?
Well, so they went with more of the Avengers. Went with the older, but even the Earth, they did Colossus dirty, and Bryan Singer did him dirty. The way he's used and put in with Deadpool with Ryan Reynolds, they got him correct, got him acting like you want.
Yeah.
Gambit. Now, see, they did Gambit. See, but they did Gambit dirty even in Wolverine in this first movie.
Yeah,
it was like nothing against the actor. The actor they had was on. He was good, but
he was
like
fine.
he had no accent, no Cajun accent, and whatever. And so
that dude backstory is phenomenal. By the way, of all the backstories of everybody, Gambit's backstory. Bro, you can get lost in a world of Gambit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Well, you could actually make a movie based on, Storm's backstory. They did her origin story. That's a hell of a story.
I don't never want to see Storm again, bro. After Halle Berry, bro.
Wow.
They Hollywooded it too. Because first of all, to be honest, the person that still to this day, she still can do it her fine self, Angela Bassett. That's who everybody was like, yeah, it should have been Storm. And then you see her in Black Panther with the white dreads, you're like, oh my God, that is.
That should have been her.
You should have been her, yeah. But but and then you had the perfect, Patrick Stewart being Professor X. Yeah. So it's, I'm just like I said, I'm geeking out to see what they're gonna do. I am going to catch that Captain America, New World Order.
For sure, can't miss it, bro. Can't miss it.
Yeah, I got to see that and the Thunderbolts.
How did you feel about Secret Wars?
It let me down.
That should have been a movie, bro.
It should. Well, see, the problem. See, this is the thing. Now that they fired the other cat that was over everything, and Feige got more control. Because Secret Wars, they could have done it, but it was so bad and sad.
It was trash.
I was like, okay, the way they did it with the scroll. I was like, it was garbage. It was garbage.
It was worse than She-Hulk. She-Hulk wasn't nothing but Ally McBeal. Ally McBeal with a monster walking around in it.
That's what they wanted to make it. The jokes wasn't all that because they were supposed to be breaking the fourth wall. They brought in some characters in it, but what really got a lot of people upset was when they had She-Hulk twerking.
Right.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, it was bad though. They because I can't remember the I think his name was Checkets or Checkets. He was more about quantity over quality.
yeah.
You know, just
Did you
like
did you see did you see the other show? What's the Moon Knight? Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
Moon
cool.
Knight was cool. I like Moon Knight.
I think that's the best series. I like Moon Knight, bro. Just real quick, I like
Mm-hmm.
Moon Knight better than I like the Punisher.
Well,
And
see,
I
I like
love the Punisher, bro. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I identify with Frank, bro.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I'm saying?
the thing is, you had a hell of an actor in Oscar Isaac, who doesn't get his props.
Yeah.
You know, and it was just
Facts.
funny. You know, he's waking up in places he didn't beat the hell out of everybody. I mean, Moon Knight is Batman he's Batman who will kill.
Yeah.
That's basically who he is.
Yeah.
So, and I think they're gonna bring him back. They're gonna do
Yeah.
another Moon Knight. So I mean, I
Let
appreciate.
me ask you this
Uh-huh.
real quick. Let me because I gotta get out because I gotta be somewhere at 8:00, bro. I'm messing around talking. I'm be driving somewhere, it's half sleep. But let me ask you this. I just want to ask both of y'all this, man, just real quick. And it's probably not gonna be real quick, but that's my intent. Is Batman
Mm-hmm.
pretending to be Bruce Wayne, or is Batman is Bruce Wayne
Pretending to be
the
Batman.
Dark Knight pretending to be Batman?
It's the other.
It's the other one, right?
Yeah.
Like this dude is really Batman,
He's really Batman
and
pretending to be
keep
Bruce
people off his
Wayne.
trail. To keep people off his trail, he's pretending to be Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay. That's what I thought. Because the thing when you said the Moon Knight thing, the multiple identity thing,
Yeah.
I think that's a real thing with Batman, bro. The Dark Knight, like if you notice when he snaps, he's no longer Batman, right? He's the Dark Knight. Like there's a vengeance element to him because Batman is the world's greatest detective. He a crime fighter, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then when he snap and get into that vengeance mode, bro, he the Dark Knight, bro.
Well, real quick, they got another version of Batman coming out. DC. He's bigger. This dude, he's huge. It's same Bruce Wayne, but it's like on another. It's like how Marvel have the Marvel Ultimates. Well, they're doing the Ultimate version, and this Batman ain't no joke. He's like six. He's like 6'5". He's like 6'5", like 280.
And the Predator still whoop his ass.
Man, he's huge, but his back symbol on his chest, you can take it off. He can take it off, and it's an axe basically. It's a blade to it. Yeah, his cowl, how he got the points. Those are blades. He throw those. Oh yeah, this cat. He ain't no joke, and he's not rich. They flipped it around. He's not rich.
He's not what? I'm sorry.
He's not rich. He's not a billionaire. He's just an average guy. Yeah, he works in the construction. It looked crazy. He's huge, but he is. I mean, look, I seen the panel. We could have got hand straight off. Batman didn't do it with his axe. I'm like, damn.
Wow, Batman don't play, bro.
This new Batman, this other version of Batman is no joke. So but yeah. And what's funny for you talking about comics and stuff, you got people like, oh, I'm team DC, I'm team Marvel. Man, I'm just all about the comics, man. If you can get some good, if you get somebody to write them the right way, just like with certain movies, you do the right movies the right way, you can get what up, man. You can get all kinds of stuff. You do the movies the right way, but people don't.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. My favorite, I think the most intriguing person to me, the most intriguing people in Marvel Comics, period, are the Silver Surfer and Venom. To me, they're the most intriguing because they're the most flawed, and the Silver Surfer is the most righteous and the most flawed at the same time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when you think about where he comes from and versus what he stands for and how he believes in that, like legit, when you hear, like, who Stan Lee is speaking for, right? Stan Lee is Vision, and Stan Lee is the Silver Surfer. That's Stan Lee, right? All the other stuff Stan Lee created out of his head to put new characters out there, the Incredible Hulk and Reed Richards and all. bro. But when you want to know who Stan Lee is, read a panel by read a Silver Surfer book, right? About just everything about mankind and all of that stuff. And when you hear Silver Surfer talk, you know that is Stan Lee, right? And when you hear Vision speak, how Vision sounds so naive, but he's so much smarter than everybody at the same time. Like when you hear when you saw the conversations between Vision and Ultron, right? You knew that Vision is Stan Lee, right? Like the young Jewish dude from Brooklyn, you know that's Vision. When Vision saying you have to give peace a chance. Humans are perfect in their imperfections, right? You can't make a perfect world when it was occupied by imperfect beings, right? When you hear like Vision say these things, like the best thing a superior being can do is stand by and let inferior beings live. When you hear stuff like that, bro, you know that's Stan Lee, bro. Right.
He put a lot of thought into that, especially, people don't realize that, during those times, a lot of the comic book artists and writers and creators were all Jewish.
Yeah.
So they would put a lot of their experiences and everything into their writing, and thing. And then, like you said, you're talking about Silver Surfer. You look at what is a Herald of Galactus. Who's Galactus? He's the world eater. So his job is to go find planets so this cat can go eat.
Right.
So here he is finding planets. There may be some life on it. He's like, hey, I'm hungry. Well, no, you don't want to eat this one. This got life. And like, well, I'm hungry. So, okay, well, I guess you got to eat that.
Yeah. And the thing about it is he had a perfect life. He had a perfect life, right?
Yeah, he sacrifices his life to save his planet.
Right.
Right. And then you have the alien in the blue and red suit. His planet got destroyed. He come to Earth. The only reason why he's superior is because he's an alien walking around looking like a man. Yeah. And people want me to respect Superman, bro. I do not respect anything I don't care if he wear glasses.
Well, it was the thing of Stan Lee was always clowning like, this guy put on glasses, you can't recognize him anymore. That was that's his identity.
Bro, the man, you can't see. Yeah, I don't respect Superman. I don't respect who else? It's a bunch of comic book people that I don't respect.
DC had their characters like overpowered, super overpowered, and didn't have those. They were like God tier. What folk like about Marvel, their characters had issues. Tony Stark was an alcoholic. Right. Hank Pym, borderline, he was abusive.
Yeah. But he was abusive because he was abusive because he was being abused at work.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, you got this going on. Yeah. You got, and then they had DC tried to come in with some stuff when they had, Speedy get strung out on drugs and stuff, and
when they turned Jon Stewart gay.
Oh man, look, they did that to Iceman, and Marvel they started doing that.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Jon Stewart, it was the Green Lantern, the other Green Lantern from
the other Green Lantern, not Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart's the black
one, yeah. It's
the
other one from the Justice Society. They made him gay and all like that. So, but they didn't have as many issues. Like, I mean, you take Spider-Man. Spider-Man was a epitome of teenage when he first came, a teenage kid trying to balance school, superpowers, and the death of his uncle. All at once.
No parents.
No parents.
Yeah.
Nothing. But I think in it, everybody that was, everybody that I knew that, was black folk or anybody of color, you resonated with the X-Men because of society. They were persecuted because they were different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm gonna get out of here and try to get some sleep.
I
at some point, y'all, I wanted to have a conversation with y'all about West Coast rap.
Okay.
Y'all listen to West Coast rap?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Somebody that y'all know told me they never heard of the Alcoholics.
Oh wow.
What?
Somebody y'all know told me they never heard of. I can't, bro.
Man, I just seen them I seen them about 4 months ago in concert.
Bro, somebody
for
told
the second time.
somebody y'all know told me they never heard of Richie Rich.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's good. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Whenever y'all want to do it, man, y'all let me know. This time of year it'd be super busy, so I'll probably be working. I'll probably be working about, I ain't gonna say 7 days a week, but probably I'll probably like work like on Sunday mornings, like 6 days a week, and maybe put in 4 hours on a Sunday morning or whatever. So it's gonna be crazy. It's just like that during this time of year. It always be busy. I try to find a way around it. This year I ain't gonna try to find a way around it. I'm just gonna do it and then do the Lawrence Tears and vibes and stuff around that. Right. So
word. Yeah. I might have to go. I might listen to some Brother Lynch Hung and some Spice One.
Yeah, so Spice One. What you know about Spice One, bro?
Yeah, pull that out. Yuck mouth.
What y'all know about some Compton's Most Wanted?
Compton's Most Wanted, MC8.
Come on.
I'm gonna tell you.
What y'all know about some AMG?
Oh man. I'm gonna tell you real quick.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you real quick. DJ Premier produced that MC8.
Which Way Is West?
Yes. That is fire. That's the fire.
Definitely.
Oh God, man. Oof.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna just say this real quick to put a rock in Tribero Gigolo shoe. New York might be in 7th place in hip hop, bro.
Oh my lord.
And I'm not even from New York, and you put a rock in my shoe.
Bro, who's got New York got better artists than LA?
Yes. We do. Rakim, G-Rap, Kane, KRS-One, Chuck D.
I ain't never heard them dudes, bro.
Come on.
I'm 50 years old. I ain't never heard them dudes, bro. Who you talking about? You talking about them dudes my granddaddy used to listen to?
There you go. LA got some guys, but I'm sorry. I've always been more. I've been more east than I have, and I live out here in Dago. So they got this stuff. I'll tell you, you got Mitchie Slick, J.O. Felony, MC8, Quick, AMG, Sugar Free, Q.
Them dudes they can rap, bro.
Yeah. But the thing, and then because when you say West Coast, everybody think of LA, but you forget about up north.
Oakland,
Oakland. E40, Be Legit, Too Short, Souls of Mischief, People Under the Stairs.
Seattle. We don't give Seattle credit.
I mean,
so Mix-a-Lot, Macklemore.
I can't.
Bro, they got two.
They actually got. Well, no, she's out of Portland. Gift of Gab.
Right.
Gift of Gab, right. and Blind. She's from England.
From England?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's from England, but she got some cuts with Gift of Gab. Gift of Gab is just oof. Hey, she oof.
You know, two of the top selling songs of all time come out of Seattle, right?
What's that?
Sir Mix-a-Lot and Macklemore. They got one song apiece that's I think top 50 all time.
Well, no, Baby Got Back.
Yeah, I think it's Baby Got Back and
Thrift store or whatever.
Thrift shop, but whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. Then you see, that's all. I said we also got Murs out here too.
Right.
Murs, I like Murs.
I like Murs. People sleep on Murs.
Yeah,
like Dale. You got Dale, the Funky Homo Sapien, the Far Eye, Far Side.
I think the Far Side is overrated, man.
Cam.
No,
I don't like to hit them.
Don't say that.
Yeah, I don't. I think they're okay. I think they're okay.
King T. Yeah, you notice I didn't pick up. You notice I kept rolling, right? Triborough.
No. But hear me out on it. I think I say overrated, not in the sense that they're not good, right? But if you ask me, what group raps the best, the Far Side or the Alcoholics? I'm taking the Alcoholics, bro. It ain't, to me, it's not even close.
I don't know, man. I think Far Side is dope, man.
I think Far Side has better production, right? They have better.
Jay Dilla killed that lab cabin. I tell you that.
Okay, I'll give him. Yeah, I'll give him credit on that. Right, they have better production quality, right? But that's like when somebody try to tell me that Wu-Tang Clan is better than Digging in the Crates. Stop it.
Well, which is better? Who's better to you?
Huh?
Who's better to you, Wu-Tang or Digging in the Crates?
I think it's about even.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's about.
Wu-Tang got too many numbers though.
Yeah, the Wu-Tang got a whole. The Wu-Tang
got too many members.
So
Wu-Tang has too many members.
Yeah, they got too many members over Digging in the Crates.
Really? You really?
I mean, if you count like the main 9, and then you got the offspring groups and all this,
right? How many people you count from Digging in the Crates?
Like maybe 6, 7. I mean, Big L is dead.
Okay, so you're not gonna count Big L and Lord Finesse.
No, I'm counting Big L, but he's dead. And you got Showbiz and AG. You got Lord Finesse, OC.
Yeah. Fat Joe was down with
Fat Joe, right? Diamond D.
Yeah. But see, Diamond D doesn't get as much props because people look at him mainly just as a producer,
right?
And he don't get. I don't think he gets his props as a producer.
But he was like, that's what I'm saying. That's why when cats be talking to me about Jay Dilla, I'd be like, y'all killing me, bro. Y'all killing me, Jay. We leaving off dudes like Diamond D because we leaving off dudes like
never leave out Diamond D. The thing is with when somebody dies, they do get elevated even more. My whole thing is Jay Dill's one of my favorites all the time. It's just that he got taken away too soon.
It's like Dickie, bro.
Yeah, and see the thing is when you die, then you all of a sudden they start releasing all kinds of like Big L, man. Look, another great one. Man, his lyrics are just bananas. Died. It was gone too soon, But then with Diamond D, man, Diamond D been in the game, and he came out here to San Diego to a record shop, man, and he did a set. And that shit, I got it on. I videoed him. Crazy. He just on 45 on 45. He was killing it. But Diamond D don't get
he got albums out right now.
He got albums out. And I got his the one not this last one. It was, I want to say this. It's the album before with Snoop, man. That he got that cut with Snoop on it, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, but he got a little bit of everybody on it. I'm like, damn. And see, this is why I like
Diamond D.
See, my thing is like with Rakim. I got the Rakim's new album. His latest album he dropping is good, but I always felt like, like Rakim and AZ should reach out, have somebody like a Diamond D produce an album, produce some cuts for him.
Yeah.
Diamond D don't get the props. He's just me. This is me. Maybe I'm being a little too biased about it, but he's overlooked. I'm gonna tell you somebody else I like that a lot of cats did and it messed, I had a homeboy from Uptown when I first met him when I was stationed at Pendleton. And he looking at my, my CDs. He was like, "Hey son, what you know about that?" Because I had that OC in my in my kid, and they was like, "What you know about that?" Like, man, what man? It ain't where you from, it's where you at.
Right.
OC was my guy right there, man.
OC, yeah, he was like Rakim and K. He was like Rakim and K Solo to me.
Right. Yeah, he was
like a mix between those two. He was from the island too, right?
What you mean?
He was from Long Island, right?
No, he's from Brooklyn.
He's Brooklyn, yeah.
He's not from Long Island.
I thought he was from Long Island. I didn't know.
No, he's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. OC was my man. There's some cats out there, man, that just they get overlooked. And I mean, there was a time where you could tell who it was because everybody had their own sound, their own style. But there's certain artists I think I would like to see them work with certain producers. Diamond D, like I like to see Rakim work with Diamond D, work with Eric Sermon.
Yeah,
something like that to bring out. Because same for AZ, I would like to see him work with that. And Diamond D just don't get his props. It's just me, and somebody might say I'm crazy, but I don't think he get his props.
Next Level is fun. That Next Level remix,
bro. Yeah.
Crazy.
Bro.
Yeah.
The next level remix, bro, I think might be a top 50 hip hop beat all time. And I say that respectfully.
Solo Nice remix with Razzcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's another cat right there. That's somebody else don't get a lot of props. He's Razzcast.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what remix I when I listen to it now and I listen to the beat, the production, I'm like, it's not really as good as what I thought. I think that the fact that it was star studded made it dope. And that's the Flavor in Your Ear remix.
Oh no.
Like when I hear it, like when I hear it now,
Biggie had the best verse to me on that.
No, I'm not talking about the lyrics. I'm not talking about the verses.
We're talking about the beat, the production.
Yeah, just the production.
Well, you know, it was I'm gonna tell you a remix I like Eric Sermon did, and that was that Brown Sugar.
Yeah,
Eric Sermon did that.
Yeah,
and then Pete Rock remixed that Jamal.
Fade 'Em All.
Yeah, Fade 'Em All.
Yeah, I like Jamal and Malik, bro. I think they should have stayed together.
Oh, Illegal was like, I like Illegal. Yeah, they should have. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Malik was with Death Row.
Really?
Yeah.
When was that? 98, 99?
Something like that around that time. And see, I'm gonna tell you, another cat that produces that doesn't get a lot of props is Daz.
Definitely.
Yeah. Daz and so this is the thing, Daz and Premier did Rage album. They did her album, but because of what was going on, it got overlooked. That album, I mean, you listen to the production on it, they put in some they put in some work. And even with that I'm gonna tell you another cut that a cut I like, or I still bang it today. And that's that Helter Skelter and Dog Pound.
Now who wants to be a real dope
MC?
Yeah, bro. You know I love Helter Skelter, bro. I love Helter Skelter, bro. Them my dudes, bro. I don't know why dudes from New York don't like Helter Skelter like that, bro. They don't fuck with them like that.
We love them. What are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about, like, to me, I think they should be in a pantheon.
Right.
Like I think Sean Price. Every time you hear about New York rappers, people be like, "Yo, I love Coogee Rap, bro. I love Kane, man. I love Biggie, man. I love Jay-Z. I love Nas." And then they'll say like 52 rappers, and they be like, "Yo, what's that dude that used to stand? What's the dude that used to be in that group?"
Right.
I'm like, I know you ain't talking about Sean Price. Sean Price would eat these. Dude, they like, yo, man, yeah, man.
Sean Price put Duck down on his back.
Definitely.
And carried them, bro.
Yep.
I heard a dude one time name about 1,000 New York MCs before he got to Sean Price, bro. And I'm like, yo, what about Sean Price? He was like, Sean Price? I was like, yes.
Right.
Man, this one cut,
that man said
refrigerator
Sean Price. If he don't stop.
Nah, man, no. Refrigerator P. Oh. Man, come on. And then Helter Skelter was but you know, I love the Helter Skelter and Smith & Wesson and OGC. Loved all that, man. I'd be on that.
Them dudes. And I love all of them too, yo. I love Boot Camp Click. Buckshot Shorty, all them dudes, bro.
Yeah.
None of them dudes better than Sean Price. I'm sorry.
I mean, Sean Price was a monster, man.
I love Cocoa Brothers, bro. I love Cocoa Brothers. I love OGC. You know what I'm saying? I love Starang Wonder. Yes. Starang Wonder said, I can run for Starang gun clapper number one.
I cut you like lumber.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't Sean Price, bro. I'm sorry.
Sean Price was just coming off the dome with stuff, man. It was just like, it was like you get on and you didn't want to go behind him. I'm going to go in front. He's going to have to be a closer. You need to be a closer because I'm not getting behind this cat. If I got to get behind him, I'm not going to be on the album. And that's how he was coming.
Styles P was better than Sean Price.
No.
That man told me not Luch. What's the other dude? The dude D Block, the fourth dude.
The fourth dude. Who's that? Which one is that?
What's the dude?
J Hood?
Yeah, she Luke.
Who is it?
No, you're talking about Jadakiss.
Not Jadakiss.
Not Jada. I ain't talking about Jada. I'm talking about the dude that was with what's this motherfucker name? I forget what this dude name is, but they talk about him better than Sean Price, bro. We talking about yo, man. They name it man. West Side Gun, Biz Markie.
Nah,
you name all of them before Sean Price.
West Side Gun, nah.
No, Sean Price was on a whole nother level. Yeah. He was a whole other. That's a whole nother elevation of man. Yeah, you didn't want nothing about man.
Pharoah Monch and but man, if you don't stop.
Yeah, I like Pharoah
Oh,
Monch, but
Sean
I'm like
Price.
Sean Price was, man. Sean Price was just evil with it, man.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah.
these
He was
dudes,
taking too soon, man. He was just taking too soon.
like You God and a bunch of man.
You got his dope. I think he's underrated in Wu,
Yeah.
but not better than Sean Price though.
No, he ain't.
Mhm.
No, he ain't.
Right.
Bro. All right, so real quick, a dude told me this week that the greatest rap verse of all time, he had his top 3, right?
Mhm.
And so his top 3 is AZ Life's a Bitch is the greatest verse of all time.
Oh wow.
Right? And when he said it, I was like, you know what? I respect that.
Right.
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna argue with you. His second was the song Tupac did with the dude from Detroit. I got my mind on my money, money on my mind.
Yes.
Thing on my chicken, nigga, hand on my nine, smoking blunt,
Mhm.
funk, underground funk coming out of my trunk. So when he said that, I was like, okay, I respect that. I respect that. And then he said, Inspector Deck Triumph is third.
No. What?
Bro, I started to jump my fat rump out of a window, bro. There is no way. There is no way when that man said abomatomically, Socrates' philosophy and hypotheses can't define how I'm dropping these mockeries lyrically performed on robberies, flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me, bro.
Classic.
Bro.
Hey, your man was tripping.
Yeah.
The AZ verse is slept on.
Yes.
No, it is. And that was one of my favorite. That would make the track for me. How he come out, but you can't even say because I'm gonna tell you, verbal intercourse. Nas.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That right there.
I think one of the most slept on verses ever, though, Sophie, is the first verse of a song called Cell Therapy.
Oh my God. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Cujo.
Bro, it's one of the most slept on verses ever.
Yeah, Cujo get on that. He killed that. That verse.
Bro, and Coogee Rap has some verses where you hear Coogee Rap say stuff like "steel scalpel pressed up on his Adam's apple" and stuff like that. You're like, yo, this dude is bananas. Yep. Like the Symphony 2, when that man was like, where everybody verse was whack except for Coogee Rap came in and saved everybody.
You tell them that they put a quarter in their ass because they played themselves?
Kane verse was whack, bro.
Oh man.
Kane was after 89. I don't want to hear nothing from Kane, bro.
Well, it's Freeze. We already know how you felt. You was, Kane upset you tremendously when he got that and that Madonna spread.
And bro, the dude on his third album, the first release, right? He talking about sex and he samples Sylvester. You playing yourself, bro. And nothing against people's sexuality and all that stuff, right? But you saying this stuff with the gayest dude that ever lived, basically, Sylvester, and you sample his beat, and that's the joint you coming out with first. Nah, bro. And nothing against people's sexuality and all of that stuff, man. But you can't front on this one thing when it's really another. I'm just saying, like, and y'all know the beat. It's the Every Night, Every Day beat, Yvette Michelle.
Right.
Yeah, Sophie, you know what I'm talking about?
What song is that?
Every Night, Every Day by Yvette Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
That song. It's the same music for Kane's first single off the
Taste of Chocolate.
Yeah, Taste of Chocolate. Yeah. So you like, yo, that's what you chose? A Sylvester song?
Yeah, you got. I mean, some of the choices that cats make, and it goes down to we get to talking about producers. Everybody run to that main one producer, and Marley Marl didn't get it. He doesn't get his props either.
But that wasn't Marley Marl. It was a dude.
No. I was just saying,
Mr. C produced that song.
Mr. C, yeah, but I'm just saying, Marley Marl. I was just thinking about when we said talking about Symphony. Marley Marl doesn't get a lot of. He gets his props, but not like I I don't think he gets like he should, but I still say Diamond D is underrated.
He is
more underrated than Marley Marl.
What I'm saying is, you let Mr. C produce a song called "Taste of Chocolate"
Yeah,
by Sylvester, bro.
Yeah, that don't.
You don't think that was a bad choice?
That's
it's questionable, right? You like
that's like Dr. Dre coming out with "Ring My Bell."
Yeah.
It's like him coming out with a track. Well, it's sampling "Ring My Bell" and it's all finger snaps.
Yeah, and it's like when you listen to "Me and My Bitch" by Biggie, and then you think about all the Diddy stuff, and then you remember in Biggie video, "Flavor in Your Ear," him in the Transformer, he was in her face like doing all of that, all of her face, and then you find out that she a Transformer after the fact, and then that man said, "She looks so good, I'll suck on her." Yeah, you
so
like
good. I suck on the daddy. Yeah, get my wife. Yeah. And then like I said, I know there was recently they were asking LL about his verse on that Flavor. She delicious.
What was he saying on that?
Couscous.
And
LL, it was just some random stuff he was just saying on that. LL, I listened to that one over there. I was like, okay. I mean, LL, I was like, LL just kind of like threw something out on that one, dog.
Yeah.
I had to, there wasn't, yeah. It was like L, because it was Flavor in Your Ear. So, hey, it was just like, and then like my man, I'm gonna tell you another category. I hate this, his life took the turn it did. That was Keith Murray.
Yeah, he was good.
Keith Murray look bad right now, though, bro.
Yeah,
man, he shut out the box.
Yeah, Keith Murray didn't age well, bro.
Well, them them Drizzugs, like that, because he was supposedly getting in the studio with Eric Sermon to do an album, and I was like, word, nah.
And then plus two, I think Keith Murray is the classic guy. Like, he says maybe one or two dope things on a song, and it'll be so dope that you think the whole thing is dope.
Right.
Because he had a thing. He said, first but not least, you will respect Keith, laying down like a do-rag and some grease. And then everything after that was whack. You must be crazy trying to play me. I've been down since King Tut III, baby. And I'm like, okay, all right. Keith Murray is definitely a top 200 rapper, right? Definitely top.
You tell me you don't like the fact that he said he was sitting on the toilet taking the shit, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
But Busta Rhymes is the same way, bro. Busta is the same way, bro. Busta will say one or two dope things in a song, and we'll think we heard that, and we won't even listen to the rest of what he said. And it, to be honest, it does a disservice to guys that have consistent great bars like Prodigy.
Right.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Like when you listen to Prodigy, bro, you like, Dad, this dude he focused, he's intent. Right? He like this dude, he is consistently good. Is Prodigy the greatest rapper of all time? Nah.
No.
Right? Would a Prodigy fan argue for him being in the GOAT conversation? Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
When he did some collabs, he come on there with some stuff,
When Prodigy gets one verse, you can damn near bet he gonna have the best verse on whatever, unless he on a joint where it's like him and Coogee rap.
Right.
Then you like, okay, now we see the difference between GOAT status and really, really, really good status. Right? It's like when you hear Rock Marcy on a joint by himself, you're like, yo, I like Rock Marcy. Right, and then you go back and listen to your Ghostface Killer, and you like, yeah, nah, that dude ain't Ghostface, bro. Ghostface is a different dude, bro.
Hey, don't let Gmo hear you say that.
Yeah, but I love Rock Marcy, bro.
Yeah,
Rock Marcy. I like Rock Marcy and Ghost. Man, Ghost. I'm gonna tell you one of the coldest concerts I caught out here was Ghost and Ray.
Yeah,
they won tour together. That shit was so crazy, man. That was damn. But yeah, I like Rock Marcy and my man RJ Payne.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yeah. I like Rock Marcy, and at times I think he rivals, and a little bit, and I may be wrong, a little bit. I think he rivals MF Doom at times.
Mm.
Right. At times. I'm not saying he's better than Doom. That's not what I'm saying. Right. Because Doom is sloppy out of pocket sometimes. And I think we like it because we know he's sloppy out of pocket. We can appreciate him being sloppy out of pocket.
And then you think about who Doom was before he became Doom.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing about it. KMD.
He
talking about that Peach Fuzz.
You know who he sound like on Peach Fuzz? Or on that early KMD? He sounds like a dude named Red Lover Tone. You remember him?
I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
The dude from the production crew, Tone and Poke.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's who he sound like.
Yeah.
He sound like that. A little bit of more East Coastish Def Jeff.
Right.
A little bit, maybe a mature Kwame kind of, like a lesser Grand Poobah, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
And talking about RJ Payne, man, I was like, damn, who pissed him off? Because every time, man, I'm surprised nobody called 911 the way he assault the mic.
Facts.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn.
Yeah. What do y'all rank Grand Poobah all time? Is Grand Poobah a top 10 rapper all time in y'all opinion?
Top 50 maybe.
Yeah.
Top 50.
Yeah. Is Fabulous better than him?
Oh God, don't know.
No.
I don't feel like he is though.
No.
So you said top 50, we have to include the Slick Ricks of the world.
Yes.
We have to include
I put him up higher than that. I put him up about, he could be up in I'll say about top 15.
Okay.
Top 15.
I can't have him. I love Grand Poobah. I just can't have him in that top 15, bro. But I'm open to you convincing me, bro. I promise you, I want you to convince me.
Like top 15, I say top 15, top 20. I like Poobah. I like Poobah, but I do definitely have him over Fabulous. I mean, I haven't been that big. I'm not a big Fabulous kind of cat. You know what I'm saying?
I love Fab, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm not that.
Does he make great albums to you though?
Who, Fab?
Yeah.
No.
Nah, you don't have it.
No.
Nah. His style is not one conducive to Lloyd Banks. Right. They style's not really what's Remy husband?
Papoose.
They style don't really lend them to classic albums.
I think Banks has better albums than Fabulous though.
Okay.
Fab was more mixtapes.
Are they better than Cassidy?
No,
I didn't think so.
Yeah, not. I don't think ball for ball. I think Cassidy was a great battle rapper.
Yeah, I think Cassidy is supremely gifted. My thing is, I think he don't know how to take the edge off. Right. Like I think he's too hard, too long all the time. And everything don't have to be the Super Bowl. Everything ain't got to be a Game 7 in your rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so like one of the greatest rappers I ever heard spit live is a dude named Rob Bass. Like when you just stand there and listen to him rap, like you'll be like, "Hey dog, just rap." Bro, he can go.
Yeah.
Right? But you know what he does though? When he gets on a song, he understands that it's a song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna cannabis it to death.
And that's why a lot of those mixtape rappers don't have good albums.
Right.
They were just borrowing it up.
They be borrowing it up, and then the album come out, and then they'll have a chick. They'll have a chick singing there like, "Yo, he just bought it up. This shit don't make no sense. Let's just put a chick on here and just sing the hook." And then she'll be like, "I'm taking out this time," or whatever. And the dude just borrowing it up, talking about something totally different, and people be lost.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, Nas is terrible at that, bro. But you know what Nas does though?
Mhm.
I think what gets Nas out of that Lloyd Banks group and into the GOAT status is because Nas can tell the story from beginning to end.
Right.
Yeah, he's a hell of a storyteller.
Definitely.
Yeah, he can tell the story. He can paint that picture, tell the story from beginning to end, and then you can at least follow. Right? It's not like Cannabis where it's like he is like, you know, alliteration and syllabic and all this stuff. Look how good I am. Okay, bro, you can't have like 17 songs telling me how good you are, bro.
Right.
Or who you mad at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's the same thing. It's what Puffy told Big. Like, bro, we know you can rap. There's 1,000 rappers out here, bro. We need to make music.
Right.
And when he told, because when you heard what's the joint they did with him and Supercat?
Dolly My Baby?
Yeah. What's the other dude that was on the Dolly My Baby joint?
Jesse West. Third out Jesse West.
Was that him?
You had him and you had Puff. Puff was rapping on that too.
Yo, Puff stole that man's style in real time, right?
Yeah, and he sounded bad.
Yeah.
He sounded horrible on that.
He's like, "What'd you say? Can you write me that?"
Right.
Yeah, man. But when you heard Big on that Dolly My Baby, I was like, this dude ain't gonna make it.
Right.
He ain't gonna make it because he high pitched. You know what I'm saying? He's squinting all in the videos. He looking crazy.
Right.
He got a bandana on. He 400 pounds. He ain't gonna. Yeah, this dude ain't going. And then I heard Party and Bullshit, and I was like, okay, this dude told the story from beginning to end.
Right.
Okay, somebody been working with him. It ain't just barring up stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate dudes that can. It's what's my man name from Cypress Hill, the rapper, the light skinned dude, the Spanish.
Be Real.
Yeah.
I like him, bro, because even when he rap, he don't. I think he can be that, but when I listen to Cypress, like when I heard the first Cypress Hill album, bro, I was like, oh my god, this is the future.
Yeah.
When I heard it, when I first heard how I can just kill a man, I was like, when I heard that man say, "Hey, don't miss out on what you're passing. You're missing the Huda of the funky Buddha, the ruler of this about to get wicked." So come on, as Cypress starts to kick it. When he did that part, I was like, "This is the future. This is the future right here." As soon as I heard that, I was like, I'll never listen to Stetsasonic and Cypress Hill again. I mean, I'll never listen to Stetsasonic and Audio 2 ever again after I heard Cypress Hill. Right. And I know that sounds crazy, right? Like Audio 2, man. Audio Soul Finger in New York, Audio 2 had these two songs, bro.
Milk is
and
chilling.
You could not keep it off the Kiss played the songs, bro. Both songs every hour. Audio 2, the 2 Audio. I got a big brother, and his name is Gizmo, and all that. And I was like, oh my God, he don't sound like Melly Mel. Right? And then you hear, like a few years later, you hear A Tribe Called Quest, you hear Cypress Hill, you hear NWA, you hear Black Sheep.
Yep.
But and when I heard Black Sheep and all of them, I was like, The Choice Is Yours, the reprise. When I heard that, I was like, yeah, Audio 2 ain't gonna make it, bro. Sonic ain't gonna make it, bro. They just not. You know what I'm saying? They just not, because the hard Run DMC drum machine. Remember that? You remember when that was the style? Just a hard Run DMC.
Yeah.
Yo, when I heard them, bro, I was like, Run DMC ain't gonna make it, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They have to reinvent themselves.
Yeah. When I heard, I was like, nah, bro. You can't make music off of a Casio no more, bro.
Right.
You gotta have production, man.
Yeah.
You remember Dope Man by NWA?
Yes.
But of course.
Yeah, you hear Dope Man, and then what's their first the first NWA song is Something for the Radio, right? It's just something for the radio.
Yeah, at that, and then Boys in the Hood.
Boys, yeah. When I heard Boys in the Hood, I was like, these dudes ain't gonna make it. It's something different, but these dudes ain't gonna make it unless they do. Because when you heard Boys in the Hood, and then you heard The Formula by the DOC, you was like,
yeah,
they gonna have to change, bro, because they ain't gonna make it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because
DOC had lyrics. A lot of people slept on DOC. Lyrics.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Well, in NWA, Ren people slept on Ren because Cube and Ren were the writers.
Right.
I love Ren, bro.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing with Ren, I think MC Ren is soft. That's my only thing with Ren. Like I think MC Ren is one of those dudes that should have left and went solo at the same time Cube did.
Right.
Yeah,
instead of hanging in there with them dudes that really wasn't going to feature him anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
His Villain in Black album, he only had really one really good cut. I had that. He had another one. It didn't. I was like, when it comes to that. And then, I already told you, you already know my man, when you talk about storytelling, that damn Scarface.
Yeah. I like Scarface, bro. And I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Y'all probably do anyway when it comes to this hip hop. But I like the Ghetto Boys better without Scarface.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember Big Mike.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that Big album with Big Mike?
Yeah, Black Lacquer. Black Lacquer.
I like the Ghetto Boys with Big Mike better than I like them with Scarface. And it's not. I'm not saying that I dislike Scarface. I like Scarface alone.
Right.
I like him alone. I'm gonna tell you, his last album he dropped that thing stays in rotation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's some people like. There are some people. Give an example. I like Foxy Brown in a group.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Right. Yep. I like Foxy Brown. I don't. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't want to hear that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that, bro. If I want to hear a female rapper, I'll listen to Eve.
Right.
Right. During that era, I'm talking about like female rap. I'll listen to Eve. Right. Right. Because I want to hear a lyricist make great music with substance.
Right.
Right. Foxy Brown.
But I think she was forced to step her lyric game up with Nas and AZ and Nature.
She had to. Because even the cut she did, because she does a cut with on Mia X, with Mia X on her album, on Mama Mia.
Right.
Mia X. Was it Mia X? Mia X, Fat Joe. No, Mia X, Fat Joe, and Foxy, I think. On a cut together.
Who's the chick that did Where the Dollars At? Where the Dollars At?
Oh, that's Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, bro.
Gangsta Boo.
Bro, Soul Finger down here, where we at down here.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. You drive by the club, and they'll, DJ be mixing or whatever, blending, whatever, and they'll throw in that little background. Where the dollars at? Where the dollars at, bro? Your club get jumping, bro. It's just what it is. Now, and I'm not saying I'm buying Gangsta Boo anything, and I know she passed away. That's unfortunate, right? But I'm not buying Gangsta Boo nothing. But that song right there in the club, bro. It's like when you heard Lean Back in the club. You say you at the bar and Lean Back come on. And you like or Jim Jones in a club? Yeah, I've been in a club and they playing Jim Jones.
Balling.
No, what's the other one? Not Balling. Balling too, but the other one. Pop Champagne.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of cat, when it came down to it, used to go who was the harder out of those two, Mia X, Gangsta Boo.
Yeah.
Mia X was always. I mean, that's who P should have been. Really
She a better
pushing.
rapper though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mia X. People
Yeah.
slept on her on what she could do.
Yeah, she a better rapper for sure.
But she and Mystical used to. It really was Mystical, Mia X, and Fiend, who's now known as International Jones.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, but the International Jones is nice. He changed up his whole style. He's more smooth with it. He's still Mr. Womp Womp, but he does some real smooth shit.
Right.
Yo, who's you think is the best rapper, bar for bar, out of New Orleans?
Out of New Orleans?
Yep. I think it's easy. I think it ain't nobody close. I just think he a lazy motherfucker who don't deserve
Jay Electronica.
Yep. I think he the best, bro. He just lazy.
Yeah.
He don't deserve to be a rapper, bro.
He don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, he don't want to, because I heard him on a Nas remix of something, and I was like, yo, his verse might be better than Nas. I was like, yo.
I'm gonna tell you, but out of New Orleans, the cat I got a lot of his shit is Currency.
Currency is dope.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Definitely.
Currency is my guy, bro. I like.
He's consistent.
And see, you talking about being able to switch real quick on West Coast. You got some other cats out there, Jay Worthy.
Yeah.
What's his? I can't call his name right now. So I know I'm gonna have to go. My headset about to die.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get some.
Yeah.
But New Orleans has a lot of great rappers, bro.
No, they got a lot down in the NOLA, but like I said, I my guys Currency. Currency, Big Mike out of NOLA. Mr.
Try watch me throw. I'm gonna throw a flying on me. So we ain't gonna do Lil Wayne.
So I ain't never been big on Lil Wayne. I ain't never been a big Lil Wayne fan, man. I keep it
easy though. He used to be. I don't know. I think he got lazy too over the years.
Mm-hmm. I think he got old. I think with him, he got old.
Yeah.
Right. I think he just got old. Right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna stay 17 forever. Right. Yeah. Like when that man was about 24, though, he was probably the best rapper in the game. Right.
And see, Juvie was my guy too. I like Juvie.
I like Juvie.
Yeah.
I like Juvie. So which rap y'all like better, Miami or New Orleans?
New Orleans.
No, NOLA.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the only artist I really mess with from Miami is Ross and Trick Daddy.
You don't like Poison Clan?
Poison Clan?
Nah, I wasn't into that.
I like Poison Clan, bro. I like they just had Identity Crisis. It's so we talked about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about how they Identity Crisis, where half the group wanted to be street gangsters and the other half wanted to be a Tribe Called Quest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Because they had the joint Pick It Up. When you hear Pick It Up, it don't sound like nothing else on their album.
Right.
And that Pick It Up song, they sampled Black Sheep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, and that joint used to go hard in the club. Boom. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Right.
Pick it up. Yeah, it used to go hard in the club, bro. But I guess down south of all the cities and stuff down here where we at, man, respect to North Carolina and Virginia. Respect to Atlanta, right? Because Atlanta is a hub.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Respect to Miami, New Orleans, man. I mean, I think, my personal opinion, I think the greatest rapper of this century is Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh, man.
Yeah, and that ain't really saying much. It's like, say, any rapper from 2000 forward, right, is Andre 3000, right? And in my opinion, even though they probably stopped making music in 2000.
He did something like that.
Idlewild, yeah, that's like 06 or something.
Yeah, 07, maybe 08.
Yeah,
I mean, he got on there and started killing stuff.
Yeah.
Now he playing didgeridoos and flutes.
bro. But when you hear Speaker Box, The Love Below, like when you hear Speaker Box, The Love Below, people tell me all the time that the best song on that whole album is Hey Ya, the Andre song.
No, that's not the best song on there.
It's the best commercial song.
Yeah.
What song you think is best? I'm just.
I mean, for the Love Below, I love like Prototype and Dracula's Wedding. Prototype was fire. I think the whole album. I like that one more than the Big Boy album actually.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Big Boy album was fire, but I think for Big Boy, I think his best album was the Sir Chico.
Oh
yeah, that one was fire. The one with Shutterbug on it.
Yeah, I think they lost it. I think they lost their touch.
Yeah,
because they had been so dope for so long. Nobody stay on top forever.
Right.
I'm talking about the Dungeon Family. They had just CeeLo was gone.
Yeah.
Right. The Goody Mob was breaking up.
Yeah.
My man,
Witch Doctor wasn't.
I think was doing the album or something on his own.
Sleep Around did his own thing. Witch Doctor was out, left. The Cool Breeze, the Skinny Calhoun, all of them were going a different way.
Yeah. And then plus Atlanta had a new sound too.
Yeah.
Right. Atlanta had man. Cause the first time I heard Fantasy, What's Your Fantasy by Ludacris, I was like, Atlanta gonna be different, bro. Atlanta gonna be different. I'm talking about the Ludacris T.I. era,
right?
In Atlanta, that new sound of whatever. And then plus, I think Bow Wow had came out or something bullshit like that.
And you had Lil Jon out there.
Yeah.
When the crunk, that's when the crunk era started taking over.
Right.
Because you had the East Side Boys.
And I always felt like that was just Memphis. Because I heard Memphis before that came out. Right?
Memphis did more of the horror sound because they were known for, because you had the 3 6 Mafia 3 times, was it 3 6 Mafia and 3 Times Crazy? They come up out of there. But now you got Moneybag Yo that come up out.
Yeah.
And Glow.
Oh yeah. How good is she, you think?
I never really listened to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never really listened to her.
I felt like Outkast was so good for some. Generally, groups don't be good for 15 years. Basically, is what I'm saying. Usually, groups are going to be good for 7 years, and after that 7th year, they're going to live the rest of their life on those 3 albums they put out in that 7-year stretch. Right.
And Outkast putting out some hits.
Yeah. Because to me, on that album that I mentioned, I like Roses the best.
Roses was dope.
Right. To me, I like. Yeah. Right. Right. I like when he said what did he say in the song? He said he had a bar in it. He kept repeating like "Come back to Earth." Oh, come back to Mars is what he kept saying in the joint. Right. And so I was like, yo, that's different, bro. I like that. But Hey Ya, I mean, I'm not Hey Ya, but I love the way you move. To me, is a top 10 rap single ever. And I'm saying that from a hip hop head, somebody that was there from the beginning.
Right.
When I heard I Love the Way You Move, the first time I heard it, I remember I had all my kids in the back seat, all 50 of them in the back seat, no car seat, no seatbelt or nothing. And the song come on the radio, and I was like, "Yo, what is that?" And then Big Boy come on, start rapping, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, "That's a classic." Right. And so I don't do that. Triborough, no, try. You know how I use the word classic, right?
Right.
Everything can't be a classic, bro.
Facts.
Everything can't be a classic. You can't
people use that word too loosely.
Be a classic.
Yeah.
People use that word way too loosely.
Yeah.
When I heard it, bro, I was like, "That's a classic."
Right.
And I know classics when I hear them because the first time I heard the Sugar Hill Gang, right? I heard the song come on. I was like, "Okay, everybody get off the stoop and dance a little bit." And then I heard the dude come in and say, "Hip hop, the hibbit to the hibbit," And I was like, why he talking over the music? Why he talking over the music? Why he talking over the music? And then we all standing around like, what is this? What is this? And bro, Soulfinger, it's funny, right? We like, yo, what is this? What is this? And that man said, and what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. And we looked at each other. That's a classic.
Right.
That's on the spot, bro. On the spot. Whether you like Sugar Hill Gang or not, whether you think the lyrics were stolen or not, whether you think the beat was stolen or not, the song, the combination of all that stuff,
and it still gets you up to move your feet,
bro. When he said that, bro, everybody looked at each other like it's a new era.
Yeah,
it's a new era, bro. Once you heard Rapper's Delight, bro, you was like, yo, I don't want to hear nothing else. Try, no lie. Once I heard a Rapper's Delight, bro, I never wanted to hear DJ Hollywood, Eddie Chiba, Starsky, all them dudes. I ain't never wanted to hear shit from them ever again, bro.
Wow.
It was like the line of it was like, you remember you remember power ballads from the hair bands in the 80s. You like every rose has its thorn, all these power ballads and stuff. And then comes along Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Yep.
And then you look at all them dudes with the long hair and them power ballads, and you like, hey, pack y'all shit up. We ain't never.
It's over.
It's over, bro.
Yep.
Yep. It's over, bro. As soon as you, it's like it'd be like that line. It'd be like the line of demarcation. Like once you hear a thing, you like, I don't ever want to hear y'all ever again, bro. I never.
Right.
Never. It's like when you heard, like when I gave the example about Audio 2, like when you heard Cypress Hill, and you heard Audio 2, bro, that's a 5-year stretch. It's not like they were 50 years apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They was still, Audio 2 was still eating off that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once you heard Cypress Hill,
that was a wrap.
You looked at Gizmo, you like, nah, dog. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was, you know, another similar thing. When we was rocking, I think 91, Kwame had a song called Only You.
Yeah.
Only you can do the thing. Yo, when you heard Biggie in 94, 3 years later, say played out like Kwame in them.
Right. It was a rap.
Bro, Kwame could never come up with nothing after that, bro.
Yeah, he changed his name, but he started producing. They ain't put out Not a Man. He never got on the mic again. Just went behind the scenes and started producing.
Yep.
That one line just killed his whole career as a rapper.
Right, and the truth be told, right, is he said it right. But when we heard Big, though, Big, we already knew it. We already knew the Kwame days was over.
Right.
Like all those dudes, all the Kwames, the Kid and Plays,
everything changed. The fun party hip hop was done.
Yep. That 94 was like that line of demarcation. Anything before that, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know if y'all remember this or not, but Leaders of New School had an album in 93, bro.
Yeah.
That's the sophomore one. Yeah.
Yeah, they had an album in 93.
They didn't
Time
do good.
Masters or whatever.
Yeah.
It didn't do good. Yo,
De
La Soul had an album. Was it 93?
Classic. Yeah. Balloon Mind State.
Yeah.
Balloon Mind State. I still got to keep that in rotation.
Yeah. Midnight Marauders, 93.
Yeah. Is Midnight Marauders a top 10 album all time?
Yes. For sure.
I think
that's their best album. I mean, well, a lot of friends consider that their best album. You know, the production was hard, the songs, the lyrics. Yeah, I would put it in the top 10.
You remember that African Bambaataa?
Yeah,
No.
I gotta agree with Try on that too.
I don't know if I'm not saying it's not a top 10 album. Right, I'm thinking, is it really their best album? No.
Well, I'm always torn between Low End Theory and Midnight because I was like in middle school when Low End Theory came out and in high school when Midnight came out.
Yeah.
So I grew up with those albums. So I mean, to me, those are their best two albums.
Yeah, see, I was in 29. You talking about 93, 94? I was in 29 Palms, and I was banging the hell out of that.
Yes.
I had them 12 screaming.
Yeah.
See, so but that's the thing, though, bro. The thing is 93. You can't. Can we really say Midnight Marauders is a top 10 album when it might not have been the best album of that year?
I mean, it was.
I mean, I think you have other albums from '93 that could be in top 10. Doggy Style, easily. Wu-Tang, Enter the 36, easily. Top 10. Midnight Marauders, they both came out the same day.
Yeah, they came out the same day. Greatest day in hip hop, some people say.
Yep. I agree.
I'm struggling because that album comes out in November, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then April, Nas is out. Right?
Wow, he was 94.
Yeah, April 94, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nas comes out in 94, but you had heard Halftime a few months before that off the Zebrahead soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
And then in early 94, you also get Warren G's album.
Yes. Love that album.
Right? And then 94, you get Craig Mack's album, you get Biggie's album, you get Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Grave Diggers.
Oh, Grave Diggers.
So many.
Artifacts.
Yeah.
The Fugees.
Pete Rock and CL, their last album.
Pete Rock and CL Smooth.
Man.
Yeah. So you see what I mean? Yeah. Like when you say a top 10 album all time, it's not because I want to argue, bro.
Right.
It's honestly because there are some. For instance, the older I get, the more I realize maybe the album Paid in Full is not a top 10 album. By Eric B. and Rakim.
Okay.
But for maybe 40 years, it was.
Right.
Right. So do you move a Paid in Full? Do you move a Paid in Full and replace it with the NWA album?
I think you know what? I think you could do like a top 10 like best rap albums for like, and you pick one for each year for your top 10. That would be challenging to do.
That would be challenging to do, bro.
Yeah.
Because which NWA album you think is their best album?
I love Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton was that one, but I like Niggas for Life.
Yeah, that was good too.
And I like 100 Miles and Running.
Oh wow, that was a good one also.
Plain to see, you can't change me, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Appetite for Destruction. Always into something.
Right. That's what I'm saying, man. I think the production on 100 Miles and Running is peak. I think that's their bag right there. The best they're ever gonna. Now they might not have had the best lyrical content throughout, but in terms of making music, production quality, all these things, I think 100 Miles and Running is probably peak. Wow. It's just like with Ice Cube. If you can like America's Most Wanted, right? And but I think Death Certificate.
Yeah,
is the best thing that man has ever touched.
Love that one.
You didn't like Predator?
Predator was great.
See that's a tricky question because he asked me, did I like Predator? Of course, right. But if like is the top of the scale, and then I go down from there, then see I can't like the Predator and then go down the scale to Death Certificate. I can't do that. Yeah. That means I don't like Death Certificate. Right? And so I think Death Certificate is a top 10 album. And trust me, over the years, I've listened to a bunch of stuff.
Right.
Cover to cover. Like cover to cover. I bought the Exhibit album.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh, yeah, that one was great too. At the Speed of Light.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I bought the Exhibit album. I was like, how in the world can I like all this stuff? Right? Like I bought the Bone Thugs and Harmony album, the one with Days of Our Lives on it.
That was on the soundtrack, Set It Off soundtrack?
That was on the set. Yeah. Oh, that was on the set off soundtrack. Yeah. Bro. Sophie, I'm gonna say this, bro, and I know you probably ain't gonna hate me for it. I think the Set It Off soundtrack may be the greatest soundtrack I ever heard.
What? Oh man.
Yeah, y'all didn't like Trackmasters?
They good. I don't think it was the best soundtrack ever.
I don't think it's
You didn't like Sex Is on My Mind?
It was alright. I mean,
alright. Oh my god, we wildin', bro.
You said it was the best soundtrack compared to Juice and Menace to Society? No.
Oh, it's better than Juice, bro.
What? No.
Yeah. In my opinion, Above the Rim is better than Juice.
I love the soundtrack for that. I think that was great. You know.
Yeah, Set It Off is better, definitely better than New Jack City.
No, it's not.
What? Try you wildin', bro.
The New Jack City soundtrack? No.
Yes.
No. You had Guy on that. You had Keith Sweat. You had True Levert and Queen Latifah and Ice-T, and no, that's a great soundtrack.
It's a great track, bro.
That soundtrack set up. That's a soundtrack set up all the other soundtracks afterwards.
Yeah. So mind you,
that's just like I'm gonna use your whole thing with Larry Smith.
Yeah.
Your Larry Smith thing. That soundtrack is the Larry Smith of soundtracks.
Larry Smith is the GOAT, bro.
So and it set up a lot of things. Because I like High School High.
I like High School High. Yes,
that was a good one. Yeah,
that's a good soundtrack.
Definitely.
You know, the show soundtrack.
Awesome.
Oh, I forgot about the show.
Yep.
The show is the show soundtrack available for purchase?
I think
on any streaming thing.
Yeah, it's on Apple.
Oh, you mean like physical copy or streaming?
No, I can't buy it on Apple.
Physical copy is out of print.
Okay.
You have to get it like
on Amazon
eBay or something.
eBay or Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I bought 3 songs off the soundtrack thinking I could always go back and buy it. Right. And then when I went back and searched for it, it's not up there.
Yeah.
Because Tupac has a song, My Block remix up there that I want to buy. I can't find it.
Yeah.
So that and so I bought the Big song off there. And one of the to me the best song Onyx ever made that's not slam is a song called Live.
Live, yeah.
I like the cut they got with Wu.
Oh yeah, the worst.
Yeah, the worst.
Yeah.
Yo, the first Meth and Red song is on there, right?
That's right. How hard? That's right.
Yeah, man. Mary got a song on there. Every Day It Rains.
Yeah,
every day. Yep. That goes.
Every day. Is Summertime in the LBC up there?
Yes. I believe that's on there too.
Yeah. Hey, so you like Summertime in the LBC?
Yeah, that was a great song for them.
I think so. Yeah. My wife hate that song, bro. She Miss Mocha will be like, turn that shit off. Figure I can play 10,000 songs, bro. But if I play that,
look, man, that song everywhere I went out here, boy. You heard that.
Oh yeah.
She hate that song, bro. Wow. And I be like, yo, why you hate that song? She like, turn it off.
Was it the singing?
Huh?
She didn't like the singing?
No, she just hated. I don't know why, bro. She hate that song. She hate that song. And no, like over the years, so I play a lot of music, right? But it's 2 songs that she absolutely hate. When she hear it, she'll just walk to the joint and turn the volume down. But like Summertime in the LBC and a song called The Blast.
Oh wow. Talent?
Wow.
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Bro. When I say she hate the song, and so for Summertime in the LBC, I don't know why. Right? Every time I try to talk to her about it, she be like, just turn it down. but for the blast, right? It's because them dumbass girls at the start of the song told me I can't say his name. I can't pronounce his name. It's G. It's like they sound so dumb trying to say his name, right? She like, oh, them girls, they just make me see, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that one, but Summertime in LBC, I don't know, bro. We can listen to an entire Snoop album. She won't say a word, bro.
Right.
But Summertime in LBC, she like,
that's crazy.
She be like, pull a car over. I'm a walk. She hate the song, bro. Y'all got a song like that y'all hate?
No. I mean, if I don't like this song, it's probably from the artist that I don't listen to anyway. But I don't have a song that I don't like from an artist that I listen to.
Yeah, I got songs that I got a song that I hate by Biggie.
Which, oh boy, I know which one you gonna say.
Is it Play Hater album?
Play Hater.
That's the one where he's singing, right?
Yes, I didn't like that one, but I understood why he did it. But I never like people love it, and I still don't understand why. I just every time I'm like, yeah, I think that was a Diddy. Diddy put him up to doing that. I was like, Biggie would never do that.
Why you ruin a Big? So the album has Big's greatest verse on it, right?
Right.
To me, that album has Big's greatest verse on it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's the joint that what he did with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yes, Tory Stubbs.
Okay.
Armed and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we don't enter us, label us notorious. So when I saw him do it, I was like, yo, this might be that man's greatest verse.
Yeah.
Right. But that song Play Hater, bro. How you gonna put that in the same range? You got that in the same range as Sky's the Limit.
Right. I don't think it fit the album to me.
No, it ain't fit the album. It ain't fit the album. And so, you know where that Sky's the Limit sample is from, right? When I say his name, you gonna be like, "Yo, that man know music."
I'm trying to think. Is it so late right now?
It's from D Train.
D Train, yep.
Sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit, yep.
Yep, from D Train. I think it's a song. Where's my phone at? I can find it. I think it's Keep On. I think it's the name of the. Let me see. What's the? Try. You remember? You remember D Train?
Yeah. I remember. Something's on your mind. That drink.
Did I buy it? I think I bought it. Yep. The Best of D Train. Keep On is where. Keep On is the name of the song, right? When D Train came out. So, yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to ask y'all one quick question, real quick, bro. Why is the group Slave so slept on?
I don't know. I do not know. That's a topic we can bring up for the next time we get together.
Right,
bro.
Because they are seriously slept on. They slept on Brick.
Yep.
Brick is Tavares is slept on. Oh. I gotta ask Reg. I'm gonna ask Reg that. I want. Reg
he would probably have the answer for that.
Yeah, I want to. I just want to see the face he make when somebody asks him that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, but, all right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, man.
I'm
diffusing a little bit, man. It's been a busy work. Been a busy week at work, man, and got home repairs in a few hours, man. I'm gonna just try to get me some sleep. Just try to hang out, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out, talking music. So yeah, man. I'm gonna get out of here. I just want to say this one thing real quick to try. Hey, try. I have Brooklyn, New York, rated as my 23rd best area for hip hop.
Stop.
Bro, you think Brooklyn is better than LA, bro?
Oh man.
Please tell that man. Yo, you count LA and Compton together because they touch each other.
Right.
Yeah. I'm biased. I put Brooklyn ahead, but it's just me.
You got Brooklyn ahead of Compton?
Yep. I'm more east. I mean, I give love to the west, even though I live on the west. But it's about Brooklyn for me. I relate more. You know.
Brooklyn is probably, in my opinion, and no disrespect to Brooklyn because I love y'all, but Brooklyn is probably the third best borough when it comes to hip hop.
Wow, the third. So who's the other two in front of us? Queens and who?
The Bronx.
The Bronx? Nah.
Yeah.
The Bronx. No.
Freezy was gonna say Flatbush.
Nah, I know Flatbush in Brooklyn, bro. I know he trying to set me up, bro. You see how he trying to do me just? Yeah, you thought I was gonna yo something. I should have said Canarsie. Yeah, that's Brooklyn. That's still Brooklyn, man. So, yeah. Nah, man. Yeah.
I'm gonna go and get out of here because my head's about to die.
I'm gonna get out of here too. I'm gonna go watch me a movie, bro. I'm probably.
Yeah, it's over 6. It's 6 your way. I'm about to give me about 3-4 hours of sleep so I can get up and go to this track meet.
Track meet?
Yeah, my son.
Oh, I thought he was boxing.
He's gonna get back into it, but he's running track now.
Oh well.
He got wheels. He came in second in the 400, second in the 200. But he ran the 100. I don't know how they did that though. Right after he ran the 400, he ran the 100 and got dusted. But I figured he would. He was still tired.
Yeah.
But he's doing and he never ran the 400 before, so he's only ran the 400 twice. He does a relay, but just to run out. So
man, he don't weigh nothing but 88 pounds. When he start getting that muscle like his pops got, bro, he gonna be a running back.
Well, so he ain't got no look. He didn't get the speed for me. Get that from my brother and my nephew, because I'm not built for speed. You know, he built like 6 o'clock though. You put a dime in his left pocket, he will lean to the left.
He will lean, bro, and rock with it. All right, y'all, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thank y'all, man.
All right, fellas.
Peace, y'all.
Later.